Rollin' These 20's presents Philly by Night. Starring Liz as La Sombra Dr. Aretza Ser, Ivy as Bruja Serenity Sanchez, Fair as Samdi Katura, Lonzo Gonzo as Ravnos Oscar de Leon Ponce, Mikey Mike as Caitiff Baron Delroy Lindo, and our weaver of disquietude and terror, Prince. Tonight there are mysteries to be solved, ghastly omens of impending doom. Our coterie, whole once more, is tasked with unearthing the culprits and unraveling the secrets of the Sabbat invasion. In Chapter 29, Unsolved Mysteries.
We are live. Hello, everyone.
Ooh.
Welcome to Philly by Night, a Rolling These 20's, John. I'm your storyteller, Prince. Pronouns are he, him. And I'm here with my wonderful cast of kindred, and we're going to let them introduce themselves. Apologize for a little bit of a late start here. Life ran into gaming time, and I was the late person here, so I'll take that L. But
Look,
like two. Put that on
if
top.
they know us, they know 9:15 is actually when we start.
Yeah.
It's
You got
Caribbean
time,
time.
like,
Like, let's
what?
be real.
We are that stream. We are that stream.
we are the CP time people.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go around the table, let people say who they are and what they're doing. Let's go around, and we're gonna go clockwise according to my screen. And we'll start with that is Fair.
I am Fair. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Fairbear. Obviously, I'm here Saturdays and Thursdays. You can find me over on the Greater Restoration Crew for our Titan's Grave campaign, which starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Follow
Excellent.
me on Twitter.
Alonzo Gonzo.
What's up, everyone?
I totally bungled that. I just realized it's been an off day. I've been on this computer for like hours.
You are playing.
You're good.
Also, I play Katura Baptiste. She has it together and I don't.
Listen, together is a lot to ask for sometimes.
Yo, it's not happening today. I apologize in advance, but also I'm not sorry. So
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lonzo.
I'm Lonzo Gonzo. How we doing, everyone? You can find me here Saturday nights playing Oscar de Leon Ponce, Ravnos Kindred. Both our pronouns are he, him. You can also find me at Twitter at Lonzo Gonzo. You can find me at Twitch at Lonzo Gonzo _ where I'm back to streaming. It is my 1-year stream anniversary that I decided to spend it here because kids didn't let me do it any other time. So fuck it. We're doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
happy
Got my fam here.
anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Happy anniversary, everyone else.
What?
Yeah, it's the same thing you do when you're at the register at a shop and they're like, have a great day. Like,
Enjoy your meal.
Food. And you're like,
Enjoy your
You
meal.
you
too.
too. You're like, what? Food?
Yeah, I
That's
hope y'all
cute.
are ready. Yeah, I hope y'all are ready because this is the energy we're bringing tonight.
It's,
Yo,
it's a whole ass fact.
I've been here
What y'all
for
gonna
about
do,
half
man?
hour. All right. I got nothing ready. I barely got water here.
Mikey Mike.
Hello, I'm Mikey Mike. I've been the same. I did a lot of driving today and played a kick-ass show. You guys should have been there. People were just like,
Yes.
"Oh, I didn't know that." But focus. I played Delroy Lindo, Cative Baron, bodega owner of Spadega, co-owner of Spadega.
Spotega.
Both of our pronouns are he, him.
Sweet.
Talladega Nights, like Talladega Nights.
Wow.
Ivy.
Sequel.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Serenity Sanchez, who uses she, her pronouns. She's a bruja. We're both tired. She is poisoned. And in a way, so am I? We'll get into that if they know. So, low energy tonight. I have chips. Let's do this.
I go. And last but certainly not least, Liz.
Liz, I will be playing the La Sombra Ari, Dr. Retzaser. I almost forgot Chick's name tonight, and that tells you exactly where I am. Oh, only been playing her for almost a year. Couldn't remember her name. We're doing
Oh
good.
my god, we are
It's
gonna
just
hit.
one of those days.
It's a
We got like a
bad-
month and a half,
Don't
Ivy.
take
Breathe.
it personal.
I saw that.
Okay, and yeah, so with everyone's introductions done, let's do a recap.
I'll recap.
Liz will take this one. Liz had adventure with Ari last week, so yeah.
So, at the beginning of last session, we picked up off the end of the session before last session, which had Ari's grandsire, a apparently relatively high-level member of the Sabbat, saying to Prince, he wasn't Prince yet, but he is now, Jackson, I'm the harbinger of your doom. Basically, you're fucked. And calling Ari out. We jump to last session, and he's like, so we're quite impressed. Would you like to join? You just got to kill one of them. And Ari's like, you really just got to say that in front of everybody? Okay, now I got to say no. And he's like, well, now you have to die. And he
Now
took
I have
his
to say
leave,
no.
and the crew took their leave, and we all kind of went our separate ways for about a month. Serenity got to run around and be a Bruja and do Bruja things with people her own age. Sorry. And had a generally good time. Katura set up 2 spas and was getting things moving, and money wise, Delroy got the bodega set back up, and he is back on the block playing checkers with his boys. And Sharkbait came back, which is very exciting. He brought a very fancy chess set to Delroy from Cairo.
That's an Egypt,
And
right?
Ari
Yes, that is Egypt.
Just checking.
was having a real rough month because they are psychologically, the Sabbat is currently psychologically torturing Ari, saying, yeah, we know exactly where you are and we can kill you anytime we want. We just haven't yet. Have fun, because they keep leaving, little
Bad things.
flesh
Bad people.
teddy bears and just terrible little trinkets in the places that she
Oh,
slept the
man.
night before. So she is on the move. Last session, everybody, Mal Davis showed up to Delroy and is like, look, we got a problem. My people keep disappearing. And Annabelle is deposed? Because Philly right now has 2 princes. Jackson's back and took back his place, and Annabelle was the prince. So Philly is a bit of a mess. At least, Central and West Philly. Because Genghis's territory and Delroy's territory are pretty quiet. It's been nice. A little shady.
It's
But
not
it's
Baron
been
anymore
nice.
because, she got booted.
So Ma Davis shows up and is like, hey, my people have been disappearing. Do you know anything about it? Would you help me out? And Delroy's like, let me call in the rest of the crew. And slowly people start showing up. And Mal Davis explains, hey, people are just going missing. I don't know what's going on. Ari shows up looking a little raggedy and is like, I could guess where your people are going. They're probably being turned into flesh burritos. And left at
you
my
had to
house.
say it like that.
That's pretty much how Ari said it. She was just like, yeah, no, I can guess. Confirm it, but I gotta guess.
Not completely inaccurate, honestly. Keeping it real. It's not completely inaccurate.
Yeah, they look like leftover pasta sauce. It ain't great.
Please stop making comparisons to food. I'm so
Yeah, I
hungry.
still haven't had dinner. And
Yeah.
You're
I just realized
welcome.
now that
No,
go for
I'm
flesh
just
burrito
hungry.
right
I'm
now.
hungry. You're not suppressing the hunger. Stop making food references, please.
So the rest of the group, they talk for a little while. Everybody's trying to figure out what do we do. We debate for a moment. We find out that Jason, the escort, useless ass, for Ventura and Ari, when they went to go find Delroy, who they saw gets taken by the Dragonborn, is not turned into a flesh puppet and is actually hanging out with Annabelle again. And we're like, well, maybe he knows something. Yeah, of course he knows something. He was hanging out with Annabelle and he was taken by Zamishi. Like, he's a plant. So we debate going over there. We start getting ready for that. And we're like, wait a minute, that makes no goddamn sense. So we try and get a hold of one of the contacts, one of the Nosferatu contacts. And our choices are Nathaniel, the dude who worked for the Second Inquisition and hates vampire or kindred, or Waneka, I said it right, guys,
Yay!
who allegedly turned Delroy in. So, you know, our choices are great right now. Nathaniel appears, shows up, has been watching us. We're not really sure. Tells half the group, for payments, of course, that yes, you're right. Sabat is here. If you gives us a lot of information we already know, just confirms things for us. And is like, but if you want more information, or we're not sure what's at this boat, but this boat that's in Philly Harbor that I don't remember the name of, go there. And we're like,
USS United States.
there you go. That's information we didn't have, which is helpful-ish, maybe. His payment, of course, was a snack off of one of the coterie. The impulsive Ruha's like, just friggin' go, dude, just go.
Did anyone have a better plan? No.
A snack is had.
Snack is
And
had.
Serenity don't feel great.
I've been poisoned.
Serenity has been poisoned. Doc looks her over and is like, yeah, no, you're fucked up. And as
Well, she had the Rona.
Doc is looking over Serenity, we hear the trunk of the shitty dark-tinted van that Ari and Sarah have been driving around pop and then close. We pop the trunk, and there is a woman, I believe, bound in duct tape in the back of the trunk. It's very exciting. And that's where we left off.
Indeed.
Great recap.
I don't know how you do that. I'm always impressed.
Yeah, honestly, this week was so long, I remembered none of that.
That was very good. You remembered more than I did. I put the story down. So
you should put that we already wrapped it up. You should have put we already wrapped it up. You wouldn't have known any different.
No, I would have known different. I knew, like, once you start getting me into the story again, I know where we are. You can't pull the wool over my eyes after you've gotten started.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, y'all you'll basically come outside. There is a woman in the trunk. Don't know why she's there. Don't know how she got there. But it doesn't change the fact that there's a person there.
Is it anyone
she
we
alive?
recognize?
No. Nobody that you all would recognize.
And I take it we don't see anyone necessarily suspiciously or trying to be inconspicuous, walk away. Inconspicuous, I can talk.
No one.
Are they alive?
Yes.
I think
Are they
she
looking
was
at
tied
us?
up.
The person's tied up, but their eyes are open.
Are they?
Are they gagged?
Yes.
Does she seem, oh god, terrified, or does she seem more almost annoyed? Is it human or is it kindred?
Roll me an
That was my
insight
next
check on
question.
that one. That would be, I believe,
Get a sniffer and find out if she's
wits and
kindred at
insight.
least.
That's cool.
Really?
You have B sense?
Me?
Who,
No.
me?
Oh, I thought you could just tell. Never mind.
No. Sometimes you can tell because people have obvious tells. In this particular case, y'all don't see any.
No, yeah, the tell wouldn't be there because, it's trained. Yeah.
3. So
Successes.
Thank you, word man, girl.
Thank you for the raid word fan girl.
Thank you for the raid word fan.
These 3 successes. And you're trying to figure out what now? Just to make sure.
the species of this person.
Species. race. Humanoid.
Okay. I don't know shit, y'all.
I want to do my Oscar thing and immediately go look at cams around, see if I can find anything suspicious.
Just poker.
I feel like we shouldn't
Um,
just be standing around this person, just looking
Yeah.
at them while they're tied up.
Y'all aren't like in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
It's not so late at night that people won't be walking around.
That's
And y'all are
because
basically-
I'll shut the trunk real quick and be like, well,
So you're just gonna shut the trunk back on her?
Oh
Okay,
my
great.
god.
do you want someone to see her? No.
We could pretend. We could at least feign some concern and be like, "Oh my god, what happened to you? How are you here?" But no, you just close the fucking trunk. Okay.
Well, as the trunk starts to close, you can definitely get a sense that this person is very annoyed.
Is Sarah around? Like, will Sarah around the car?
Sarah is
There's one
around the car. At this point, she's like, okay, good, you weirdos have it. She's keeping an eye out on the block, basically.
No, but like my question is, did Sarah happen to
Sarah was
notice-
not in the car at the time.
No.
Sarah was out
inside.
with y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sarah was
Sarah
right in front of the trunk opening when it opened.
Does the trunk look damaged? Or does it look like somebody like popped it from the inside or something like that?
It looks like someone had to just open it like you would open it.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be any sort of damage that would like reflect that something more was done to it.
Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and look in the front seat and see if anybody left a note. This has happened before, so
different circumstance, but
Yeah.
yes.
like,
And we have that
nope.
back entrance in the alleyway, right? So I think Delroy's going to be, while you're going into the front seat, telling, like, get Sarah to move this. Move it into the alley. We'll bring her in.
I will add that this woman is not screaming or like
Yeah.
making any real
Struggling.
noise, or just like, I don't know if it's like, can't really tell if it's upset. I mean, obviously upset, but like, this is a fuck situation. And then people open the trunk and then close the trunk back on me.
In addition to me checking out the cameras, I will also want to ask Ed if Ed's seen anything. I doubt it, but
It did not.
It was inside.
And did you roll for the cameras?
no. What we want me to roll for that? You want me to
Or
roll
into technology?
Also,
technology and
Ari is looking for the note. I would like it, like go through the passenger seat and just back there.
Don't worry about the bestial failure.
okay.
Because it wasn't a difficulty check on that, but you check the cameras. Because this is a system you are familiar with. You don't have a particularly hard check, but what you do notice is that you see the trunk open, and then the cameras go fuzzy.
So same thing as I saw when I looked at the cameras in West Philly by the park.
Very, very similar situation.
I come back and say, our mysterious friend is who we have to be thankful for this gift.
Oh yeah, I'm already like just I would like literally go up to the passenger side, open it, crawl back there to the trunk, or well, hop over the seats, get in the trunk, and just look at her like, so. Will you scream if I undo this? We have no idea why you're here. Just get. Well, you can't answer me if you're gagged. Hold on. I undo the gag.
Yeah,
I mean, she
fuck,
could
like,
she
I-
could shake or nod her head like she.
I come out with like a knife and just like
Well,
cut the
I have a
bindings
knife.
on.
I like yeah.
Oh,
like-
then yeah.
well,
I
we're
said,
still
let's
in the
just-
car. The trunk's not open anymore. I just crawl through the rest of the car and get it back there. So, yeah, I undo the gag. Hi.
Hi. Did you have to close the trunk back on me?
Yeah, sorry. That was just to make sure no one saw. What's your name? Or what would you like to be called, or whatever?
My name's Alexa. Who are you?
Serenity. Nice to meet you. Apparently somebody's trying to screw with their friend.
I really wouldn't call this nice at all.
I don't know why I said that. Sorry. Anyway, let me undo you here, and I'm gonna start undoing your restraints.
Thank you. What the hell is going on?
We don't know. So let's just crawl out. So I knock for them to open the trunk.
Katura opens the trunk almost like on like the first knock, and will help the woman out and just say like, what? How did you get into our car? Who brought you here?
I don't know. Someone snuck me and I got staked. And then I got a bag over my head and I was tied up and I couldn't get out. And then the next thing I know, I was being left in a trunk. And then you all open the trunk and see me and then close the trunk back up. So I'm really kind of confused about life and everything that's happening in general right now.
Oh boy, welcome to the club.
I apologize for my friend's impulsiveness.
Did you want someone else? Did you want people coming to see why someone was tied up?
Serenity, we could have just taken her out of the car. We could have brought her inside.
Please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I use they.
Would you like to come inside? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's fine.
Would you like to come inside?
Are you going to stake me or put a bag over my head?
Nope.
Neither.
And sure. Yeah, I'll come inside.
Cool. I lead her into Delroy. Lead them into Delroy's. Apologies.
Let me do a thing. But yeah, they follow you all in.
I'll at the hearing that they were staked, I'll get a bag from the basement, give it to them.
Cool. Katura, you notice that they keep looking at you. It's kind of like squinting their eyes at you, like,
Mm-hmm.
do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I mean, I this sounds so pompous, but I am well known. Katura Baptiste.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do know you. I was at your opening for the spa.
Oh, how did you like it?
I mean, I appreciate the fact that you have nighttime appointments.
Oh, of course, honey. You know, I have to get my facials and stuff going too.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay with me calling you honey?
Oh, sure. I have family from the South. It happens. They call everybody honey, and they call all sodas Coke. So South is kind of weird.
Agreed. Yes. Come inside. I think our friend's gone to get you some blood.
Oh my God, thank you. And Alexa looks around at y'all, and then they wait a second, and they're like, y'all are the ones. Y'all are the ones, aren't y'all? Y'all are the ones who keep getting into shit.
Here we fucking go again.
Oh.
Wait.
Y'all were the ones who broke the Masquerade on that one street.
Moimasing? Is that the one you're
Yeah,
talking
the
about?
massacre at Moimasing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Technically,
y'all.
Those three don't, and I point to Bearscatcher myself. Like we
You're associated whether you
Sure.
like it or not, though.
We to be fair, we did warn each of you the second you talk to us not to. You're lumped in with us at this
Those
point.
to stay,
Katura,
motherfuckers.
by
yeah.
association.
Katura
We-
will back Oscar. It's like, Yeah, honey, I've only been here for a few months. I know nothing about this.
And I was in Egypt for half this shit.
True. Either way, yeah, that you are talking to the correct group, half group of.
I say as I pass the blood bag to them.
And they take it. And thank you. So I think I'm starting to put some things together now. But all this is going to sound real complicated.
Mm-hmm.
There's somewhere private like we can go. And they look over at Ed. Sarah. Like,
And I'll just kind of look at Sarah and I'll be like, she's with me.
Yeah, these are
But
ride or dies.
they're still
I'd-
ghouls.
I'd imagine we can go upstairs and have them guard the door of some nature.
Well, upstairs
Or at
is
least
the
Sarah.
salon,
Above
spa, right?
above the spa.
Yeah, we have 3 floors, right?
There's like a back office. There's like
there's
offices.
There's space.
It's like
yeah, if y'all want to take them up to the office, they'll go. But they will not go with Sarah or Ed following along.
Okay, I guess these two stay down here then.
So this is the first time Oscar's been here since Spaladega Nights. What have you?
Spaladega Nights. Wow.
That's happened, right? Like,
this is true, yeah.
So as we pass the hallway and door where I first came up and Serenity almost like pushed my ass back downstairs where Al was, I'm just gonna walk by and be like, the good old days. And just like continue walking.
I can still kick your ass.
It was a much simpler time. Less confusing
Never
time.
simple, darling.
I seriously doubt it was less confusing too, but if that's what you choose to believe.
At least back then, we didn't have someone showing up in the back of a trunk, bound and gagged.
No, but you did walk up on the bodega as it was getting blown up. So
Also 2i.
that's it.
Yo, we suck.
Or like that.
I mean, we should charge people to meet and greet us, but
Anyway,
I
as
think
we get
you're
into the back
sort
office-
of like overestimating your fame, in the not good way. But
oh, I know it's in a not good way.
talk
I
about
definitely know
this.
that.
It's not fame, it's infamy.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
They hate us because they ain't us.
I
No, that's not correct. But anyway,
sure,
keep-
sweetie.
They look like they're about to say something, and then they just like, and then
Yeah,
just
I
keeps
don't-
walking.
Oh, Couture will straight up say, I don't think that's true. Based on the interactions I've had with other kindred in the area.
Okay, so once we get into the office and everyone files in, I will close the door and be like, okay. Alexa, by all means, say whatever you're going to say out of the company of the ghouls.
Okay, so I know that you all have talked to Jackson, right? That happened not too long ago.
Yes.
And you told
Yeah.
him no.
Correct.
There's been, okay. Obviously, I'm sure y'all know that Annabelle is still holding on to her part of this whole princedom thing. And so is Jackson. There's going to be a vote or something in the future. I don't know. They're going to try to get all the Primogen together and make a decision. But there's going to be likely a war
Mm-hmm.
if that happens, regardless of who. But my situation is a little bit more complicated because, well, I'm a hound for Prince Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
A hound?
A hound. I am a seek and destroy missile sort of kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
good job.
8 months ago, she would have
I'm
been here to kill us. Hopefully,
Sure.
they're not here to do that now.
I am not here to kill you. I had no intention on coming for you at all. Jackson doesn't have time for you right now. As long as you stay quiet, which apparently y'all have been for a while,
Yep.
you haven't rocked the boat. That doesn't mean it will stay that way, but for now, you're not really on my radar. I'm confused as to why whoever brought me here, though. No.
The whole group looks to Ari. The whole group.
To be fair, we all know that Ari doesn't know.
Yeah.
What I can say is whatever shit is happening West Philly, whoever's doing that shit there took you and put you in that trunk.
Wrong. I have an idea who put me in the trunk. But I have a question for y'all first.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about Sun or Jason Newberry?
Ugh. I'm sorry, that was very rude.
Oh,
Um,
that
We're
guy.
really gonna be
Oh,
talking
that
about
guy.
Jason?
I keep forgetting he's alive.
What do you mean you keep forgetting he's alive?
Did you mean to say that in character?
No,
Oh. Okay.
that's just me being like, oh, he's alive, right? He didn't die at the drive.
Well,
Okay.
last time we saw him, we were tracking down some shit going on in the tunnels. He got snatched up by a Zamishi, and from what I've heard, he is now. Should I say this, guys? Should I just say it? I mean, it's whatever, right?
He
We
got
don't care about
snatched
this
up by
dude.
his-
Yeah,
he
I
got
don't-
snatched
I
up
don't
by his
know.
Snatched up by his
Zamishi,
Zamishi, and now
and
apparently
still alive.
he's
That's-
still alive. And word on the street, he might be low-key Sabat. I don't care about this dude.
Newberry's
Kill him.
Sabat?
Apparently, I don't know. We
What
don't
we've heard.
survive the encounter with the Zamishi. From what I heard, I wasn't there, but from what I
I
heard,
mean, we don't have any reason to distrust our source.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Huh. Well, that could explain some things. I think it was him who set this all up.
possible.
Yeah, he doesn't. I've only had one experience with him, but it doesn't seem like
He's a bitch.
he likes us for the most part.
He's a bitch who wears
Um,
awful colored suits.
I mean, he
Y'all
never
have
liked
no
us, to be
idea
fair.
what he's really like, do y'all?
I mean,
I'm guessing as
like
crazy
twice.
as Annabelle.
I don't think that's true, Ari. I think he's more cunning than that. Based on what I've heard of so far. I mean,
Well,
he got
I've
snatched
only
up by
had,
the
like, 2 interactions
Zamishi.
with him, and that
He
one
got-
of them was in Elysium when the werewolves hit. So,
well, he got snatched up by the Zamishi, and now he's working for the Sabat. He managed to negotiate something if he wasn't already working with them to begin with.
That's true.
He's still alive in spite of the circumstances.
So, Newberry's a mass murderer.
I mean,
He kills and tortures people. It's a happy, fun time thing for him to do.
I mean, based on his personality, I'm not surprised.
And he claims that I'm
that
like
explains a lot.
him. And so he's creepily sort of reaching out to me regularly.
He's trying to groom you?
eh.
Ew.
I wouldn't call it that. He thinks I'm more of a and forgive the pun, but like a kindred spirit.
I love those puns, though. To be fair,
If you're kindred spirit with Jason Newberry, that's a fate worse than death, in my opinion.
Well, you see,
I have to agree.
I don't feel a whole lot. Ever since I got turned, it's been kind of like big old sort of emptiness. Hey,
Mhm.
call it depression, call it what you want. I don't really care. But what I've noticed is when I feel most is when I drain kind. As the life slowly drips away from them, that is when I feel most alive. I've had a few people tell me that's my beast, yada, yada, yada. But Jason is a little different. Jason doesn't just feed to feel alive, he murders, he tortures, he haunts, which would make a whole lot of sense why he would join in with the Samisi. But I don't think Annabelle knows if that's the case.
I doubt Annabelle knows. I don't think she would. I mean, call her what you will. That's not really good look for her image.
Hmm.
But what would be the
Luckily,
purpose of him bringing you here to us?
I don't know. Taking
Well,
me off the scent of a thing? Because I've had a feeling that there's some things going on over on Annabelle's side, and my job has basically been to sniff them out.
if you don't mind me asking, what were you doing? And what did you find out about Annabelle?
That is classified.
Yeah, I figured that would be the answer.
Doesn't hurt to try.
But you all you all are in quite the situation. If y'all have me here, then Jason wanted me here with y'all to distract y'all from something. Which means something big or bad is probably happening right now. Because you
Probably.
all seem to have this six fucking sense of getting in the middle of shit that you do not absolutely belong in at all. But somehow you keep stepping in it.
See, they get it.
Mm,
They get it.
well, see,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. Besides certain circumstances, for the most part, we've been minding our own business. So the fact that we're in the middle of things right now just means that we've been dragged into it
You really think that
against
you
our
all
will.
have been out of the middle of things because it's been quiet for a month?
To be fair, Katara,
That's hilarious.
I mean, I haven't been in too much trouble in my
yet.
long years.
There's a very tenuous yet to be said about that.
Oh, the second I get into shit that might damage my reputation, I'm out.
I mean, I
Of course.
But I
heard
think you all knew that.
I heard
Yeah.
you snuff some fool out with your heel,
This is true.
and you're still here. So
That was a fight or flight situation.
This is true.
Still, you managed to take down a Sabat.
Yep.
Fascinating, by the way. How you were able to do that?
I mean, it was with my shoe.
After like punching him a bunch.
Baron, you've been mighty
Hmm.
quiet.
I guess I enjoyed the peace. I enjoyed the month of relaxation, and seeing you there in the back of the van. I knew that we're in the middle of it. We're gonna be we're gonna be in trouble again. And how often do we get lucky? How many times chances do we get? So I guess I'm worried. I'm in it to the end, but I'm worried. So you're here and you're giving us some answers, but there's still more mystery abounding. You're here, something bad's happening somewhere. You have information that we might need and vice versa, but who knows if we'll be in time to stop the Sabbat from doing what they're doing.
I have information that I absolutely cannot tell you, even if I wanted to,
Even if it would help us and help the city.
even if it would help you or help the city.
So the question is then, Alexa, what do you want from us?
Well, I wanted you to get me out of the trunk. Now I don't need anything else from you. This is me being helpful, at least as helpful as I can.
Do you
I
know
guess-
anything going on over at the USS Witchmajigger, United States?
United States.
The USS United States, the big old
Yep.
boat in the docks.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
old ass thing over there.
Old ass.
No, why would I
Apparently.
be looking at the boat?
I was just curious if you'd heard anything. We've heard rumors that it is a
Active site.
Sabbat
Yeah.
Some sort.
territory.
Excuse me?
They have security during the night. They have a bunch of crates going in and out of it. It's supposed to be an empty ship, from what we're told.
Those are Sovereign's people that work over there.
Yeah. What's sovereign now?
Yeah,
yeah, Sovereign's part of the Sabbat. So I mean, like,
Sabbat territory.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. well,
Yep.
That's a thing.
We didn't
That's
mean to
the
put that
thing.
on your scent.
Since we're sharing all of our information, we've been advised. Don't know if it's true because we're not part of the coterie. Might be some Sabbat in there too. Just so you know.
And y'all are planning on going in there?
Camarilla, sorry. Y'all know what I meant.
Yeah.
To the
no.
ship.
We barely all survived
What's
2i. I don't think we're gonna make it in and out of that ship in one
Yeah.
piece.
Oh,
I
yeah,
only
no,
have
we're not.
I only have so many shoes.
I think we should start with Sovereign, start with the docks.
Probably.
That's
Do you know
what we're-
anything about where Sovereign's been?
No. Jackson said he'll handle Sovereign on his own, in his way. Don't know what that means.
And how long ago was that?
A few weeks. Once we got word that he was still around. But Sovereign's good at covering his tracks, to say the least. Maybe the best.
Oh.
I think you all should watch your backs, though. If I'm getting dropped at your fucking doorstep, something worse is probably coming.
I mean, that's what we were doing this past
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, I think we've been doing that or trying to.
And yet I ended up in a trunk. Y'all are really good at this. Also, you shouldn't trust the blood. Ghouls. That's just my opinion. Take it for what you will. Anyway, do y'all need something else from me before I leave? Because I have to catch up on some things. And this was
Fair
a
enough.
very interesting trip that put me out of the way, which makes me think that something is happening right now, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
that's where we live, basically.
Just
When you
Keep in
find out,
touch.
can you tell us? Can you make that agreement? Let us know what you find out, what we miss.
Find out
And we'll
as
do the same
far
for you.
as what?
whatever you think might be helpful, right?
No, well, whatever you think is. You're here for a reason. None of us in this office know what that reason is.
You'll have to
You
understand.
figure that out.
I work for Jackson. The Prince Jackson that you all said, no, I don't want Primogen roles to. Whatever the
If-
fuck was wrong with him on that. And you want me to share information with you. And so you might as well just say, here's a sword. Put it over the top of your neck, and as soon as you say something, just go ahead and finish yourself off.
I don't know what you guys are expecting. Really don't, but okay.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I accidentally knocked off my headset.
I said I don't know what you guys are expecting them to say.
I wasn't expecting them to say anything. Alexa, honey, when you have some downtime, feel free to stop by the spa. I'll make sure your name's on the list.
And what does that cost me?
Nothing.
Or Kindred.
Maybe a
Honey.
favor. Okay.
We live forever.
Maybe a simple favor sometime in the future. Nothing outside what you can give.
We'll see. We'll see. Be safe.
Can we talk about how Prince put that in specifically to roast us for turning down the Primogen roles?
Uh huh.
You all turn it down. I was living my best life in Egypt.
So excited, he knocked his headphones off.
Yeah, Farouk's hookah and nightclub lounge was pretty lit. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, I opened
They
the door.
leave.
Yeah.
And y'all are left alone.
What time is it?
I believe y'all were in sort of late evenings, right? Like y'all were getting somewhere past the 1 a.m., 2 a.m. part of the night.
Not terribly late.
Yeah. Y'all still have some time before sunrise.
So now this is going to be a thing. We're just going to get people just Ubered off at our front step.
As I said, I should not have been here this long.
I mean, if you got to bounce,
We've always got room here, Doc. With our wards, we're all in danger. We're probably safer together than we are apart. Or at least
Did we get the
stronger.
wards put back on the bodega after it got blown up? Okay.
You got voice down.
but in truth, Delroy, if this place got blown up and had to be rebuilt, and we had wards, are we really that safe?
Stronger, at least.
Yeah, I would say that you owe, you definitely owe Abraham a boon at this point, a major boon. When he calls in that favor, you will have to answer. But he did everything that he could think of to make this place safe.
You know, that explosion was a whole nother
Despite the
story.
danger that he put himself in to
Yeah.
help you, mind you.
But Ari, my point is, you're welcome to stay here. I think that we should stay together, stick together at least.
I mean, I won't turn down a good night's sleep. Good day's sleep, whatever. You know what I mean.
That's
We
a little,
should probably find out what is going on in other parts of the city.
Maybe is it too late for that tonight? I was thinking about taking a stroll down by night security and see what I can see over there.
I mean,
Maybe someone could talk to the Brujas. We can go check out what's in West Philly. We could see what else is our leads.
we could do that. I could try and check the cameras, seeing as if that's Sovereign's territory. Do we really want to be
Walking in there.
getting our asses that close to it?
Mm-hmm.
If
If
a
this
missile is
you're
being
over here,
left, if a missile's being left
That
right in our
was.
front door, what are the chances that we're not going to get dropped off at the bottom deck of the United States?
We're in danger if we do nothing. We're in danger if we do something. But open to
yeah,
suggestions.
but no one's allowed to go on their own this time. Buddy said,
Okay, so why don't we have Katura? I'm sure you know people all over the city. Could you put out a couple calls and see if there's anything interesting going on that would have a hound out of commission would be beneficial? Delroy, if you really feel like going down to the docks, I mean, I'm sure we can figure that out. I don't
How far is this? Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
I don't know how much you're going to be able to get from the guards, especially because
most of them don't even
you're
know.
definitely not getting past them.
I made a friend. I'm trying to find her in my notes. I forget her name. Do you remember this at all?
I remember
name,
your
like-
friend. She used to work with Tyreek.
Yeah, she was over there. Was her name Jasmine or
That
Shaniqua?
sounds familiar.
Or something like this?
Did you say Jasmine or Shaniqua?
I cannot remember her name.
We'll go with Jasmine.
Well, you don't.
Wait,
Is it
wait, wait.
Jasmine?
What episode was this? I can go look it up.
I do not remember.
No idea.
Damn it.
Jasmine.
I know it was in season 2 toward like the middle.
But I was thinking about Jasmine. I thought maybe I could
I'm not going to
talk to
stop
her,
you.
or even just like watch, just like in the shower, just watch, see what happens, what movements are like. You know what I mean? A stakeout, as it were.
I don't know if staking that out or if trying to get any kind of eyes on the America to see what that is like, or the United
No.
States. I'm gonna just call it
Cannot-
eight different things.
You cannot get
America.
through
The USS, the US.
I mean, you could sneak potentially over the gates, around crates and stuff to get to the USS America for sure. But that is all secured by night security. All that area is.
Alec, character question.
Uh-huh.
Any word on Anita?
I was just about to ask that.
I mean, I could try talking to Anita. She's been kind of just doing her
I
own.
know she's been on her feud. The last I heard, but
I can try asking her, but I don't know what. How,
It did come back to the city as far as you know, but
Yeah.
she is not taken back up to being the Baron of West Philly.
all right. I'm gonna turn to Serenity and say if there's any way you can get in touch with
I
Anita.
can try again, and from what I haven't talked to her since she's gotten back, and even then, from what I've heard, she's changed by a lot, and I don't know if she'll even want to talk.
While they're
Yeah.
having this conversation, Katura takes her phone out and just texts her.
Text Anita.
Yeah.
So she's been all around the world and I.
Just like, yo, what's good? Heard you're back in town.
You get a response. Maybe a minute later, it says, "Yeah, I'm busy. What do you need?"
Shit's going down. Wonder if you heard anything.
And you just get a message back that says SB, SI, PKJ, Anna B. Like, yes, shit's going down.
Yeah. Where is she located right now? Is she in West Philly or is she somewhere else in the city?
She
You don't
hasn't
know?
told you. You don't know.
Okay.
We don't know where she's staying.
This whole time, Oscar's talking to Serenity about like how useful any information that.
No, it's
Anita would
not
have.
that. It's that I don't know if she'll want to see me.
No,
Like-
while Katura's texting, like I'm just talking about like how
I
vital
will.
that
Okay, I
information
will
would be.
try. Okay, what? So what?
Katura's like, any word on the street about Sovereign's locations or what we know that he's been up to shit, but like, do you know what his movements are? Have you heard anything?
And you get a message back, still digging up the weasel.
Out of character. The weasel is the person who killed her partner.
Mm-mm.
No,
No,
or the
she already
weasel is
killed. We
Jason.
killed all those guys already. Sorry,
No.
then.
Is the weasel?
Assuming context clues, she's talking about Sovereign.
Stubborn.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think she'll be like, if you hear anything, please let us know. Also, beware Newberry. He's also working for Sovereign now.
And you just get a response that says, "That clown?"
I know. Trust me. Also, when you're not busy, we should hang out.
You do not get a response to that.
She better respond to my help bankroll her fucking revenge spree. Y'all don't know that though.
Y'all do not.
Wait, what? What'd you say? Out of character. Like Serenity obviously doesn't know that.
Anita's little revenge spree. Where do you think she got the money for that? Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Giving grants out to everybody.
Katura doesn't take Anita's not responding back any type of way. It is whatever. We're kindred. We live long lives. I'll see you at some point. It's fine. Like, not take it personally. But she'll just relay like, looks like Anita's looking for a Sovereign right now.
Cool.
I asked her to keep me posted. It's really that simple, you guys. You just have to ask.
I don't know Anita that well. B, I don't have Anita's number.
Yeah, last time I talked to her was the night she left, and we were in very different places when that happened. So I don't even I don't even know if she wants to talk to me right now. So,
do you want to talk to Serenity? Yes or no? Send that text. Would you be willing to talk to Serenity?
Just see the bubbles come up.
Yeah, stop. Bubbles come up. It's like 10 minutes of that.
And then a message just comes by. It's like, why would I have beef with Serenity?
She's being really weird. She thinks that you don't want to talk to her.
And it literally says in all caps, you get, "I'm busy."
Girl, you know her. She's young. She doesn't. I'll let her know. She says she's busy. She ain't got time to.
I wasn't. Then he asked me 8 times.
Yeah. She's busy. She ain't got time for you, Serenity.
yeah, you think I didn't know that part?
She's not mad at you. She just doesn't have the time for you.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Anyway. What? I'm too panic easy, okay?
I'm gonna try to check the cameras out near the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Figure why not?
Roll me that technology check. This is going to be
Checking in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Apparently, you are getting blocked off in every single trick that you know. Nothing works. Whatever they're using for security now is not necessarily beyond you, but you don't think you have the tech capable of breaking it.
I had a much easier time getting into the airport than I am getting into a ship that's not supposed to be.
This is better than government security you've run
whatever shit's happening down there, they want no one finding out. I mean, don't worry, you could try and see what you can find out, but I would keep very far distance away from that.
Alone.
Do not go by yourself if we're gonna go down there. Which
Well,
I don't
what are our-
necessarily recommend, but
Me neither,
What
but
are
I'm
our-
not letting you have noodle.
What are our
arms.
plans of attack then? What are we thinking?
There is no attacking
there
that
is
ship.
no. Yeah, we're not attacking.
I'm not talking about attack. Okay. What is our
What's the
plan here?
plan?
What are we doing? My suggestion that I'm throwing out is to stake out the docks and see what kind of movement's going on there. Try to talk to contacts and see if we can find out. We know the Sabat are coming in through this way. We know about this USS US. That's where I'm thinking to start.
Well, that's the thing with it. Well, you're right. That's kind of the only lead we got, but we gotta be real careful.
Yeah, we.
We could also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's a number of things going on. We should be careful about what we're doing. It's not just the Sabat.
I mean, as far as storyteller perspective goes, if y'all feel a little lost,
Yes,
literally
we're lost.
always.
Help!
In real life
This
here, when I'm
I think,
asleep,
is where we
like,
start coming up with the wild ideas because we're like, well, we got nothing else. How about we use somebody as bait and have the Sabat attack them?
Well,
Here's-
I was also
here's-
going to say there's also like
I
West
mean,
Philly. Like
Serenity
we
would
can
not care if
investigate
we
that
did
stuff
that
over
either.
there.
Here's my suggestion. If we want to be safe and check out this ship, we're better off doing it from the Jersey side than from the Philly side.
you can't really get to the ship from the Jersey side.
We can't get to it,
I mean, like,
but we could stake it out.
no, you can't really observe it. It's too it's too far across.
We'd have to
the
get on a
river.
boat
Yeah,
across.
yeah, you'd have to be on a boat to really like get close enough to be able
But
to
Serenity
observe
refuses to get on a boat again.
anything over here.
Not like
And
last time.
to do that, you'd have to get through security
Because
because this
my
is
idea,
patrolled.
I'm not getting on a boat. Mm-mm.
well, I can send out feelers to my contacts asking if they know
For the
anything.
love of God,
Um,
babe, we don't have a rocket launcher.
yeah,
Or-
I did straight up think up. Let's just blow the fucking thing up.
I mean, I also thought the same thing. To
That's
be
how
honest
I
with
was
you.
like, can we
Well,
just load a
okay, if you
container
can
with
get a rocket
fireworks?
launcher, by all means, do it. But otherwise, we're not using a rocket launcher.
This is not a
Okay,
tiny
but,
boat,
like-
by the way. I'm saying like this
No,
might
is a
take a
big- this
few
is-
missiles to sink it. Like this is not
Okay.
like a little tiny ass dinghy.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's start problem like problem. Ari has stalkers. Next place that you hole up in, you pretend that you're there, but then we set traps like bombs and we blow that shit.
You also know, and I mean this is like character knowledge you would know. There's not a lot of people who like the Sabat. Kindred from
We could-
any side. Camarilla, Anarchs, independent clans. Nobody likes the Sabat. You have a few turncoats here and there, or Antreview, but like generally speaking, you're not gonna get a lot of new blood to just be like, yo, let's go on a murder spree, bros.
So theoretically, we
pumpkin.
could just try to play politics and hope that we get everybody together long enough to take out the Sabat, and then we can go back to fighting each other.
Potentially.
So what you're saying is we need Delroy to say Kindred assemble. Because there came a night
Assemble.
unlike any
I'm
other.
leaving. I'm logging off of this call immediately. I can't stand you. And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Wow.
Also, no, my girlfriend's been trying to get me to join the Sabat since this game began. So it's really funny to me.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm stringing things out. Some of the Sabat stuff a little long, so for when the book comes out, I can just be like, bloom. But there are some stuff that I already have like written out that I've picked up from
Mhm.
history. So it's not like there's no Sabat already. It's just like
There's
serious
more
shit.
coming.
The serious shit will happen later. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I think we should we speak to our contacts, maybe start we gather our allies.
Which are, to name, Anita, who's not a Baron anymore. Genghis, yeah. Genghis might actually.
I think Genghis
What
would
is
be down
Anita?
for the fight. Just 'cause
Anita's not
Genghis
Baron
would be down
anymore.
for the fight.
Anita got booted.
What does
No,
that
she
have to
didn't
do
get-
with anything?
She didn't get
Right
booted.
now.
She stepped down.
She's still an ally.
True.
What
I
her
could-
station is irrelevant.
I could talk
it's
to my
relevant in the sense of how many people does she got now, as opposed to that she did before?
I think it should be
It's
understood
Anita.
Mhm.
that
Yes.
If Anita's being
Barony-
bankrolled by
barony for Kindred is not like being a prince of the Camarilla. Like barony
Like-
for Kindred is just like, hey, I am something like a leader in this neighborhood sort of thing, and I just kind of enforce rules so that no one really gets off like
Yeah,
any
fair.
wild shit.
Yeah.
Whereas like a prince is like, yo, I enforce the rules of the Ivory Tower. This is our structure. This is our government. Y'all don't have
It's
a
like-
government. Y'all just have like a person's like, don't do bad
kill each
things.
other.
Yeah.
It's like having
No, right. Again,
like,
but I also assume that because Anita was respected before she took off, I don't know.
And Anita took all our closest allies with her for the most part. Except
True.
Taya. Taya didn't roll. Taya
That's
didn't
true.
want to be a part of the Vengeance tour.
Neither did I, because there's still a line that I'm not.
and
Sorry.
Sucky Paladin, Katura doesn't fool with with the government. Period.
No.
not only that, if Katura's bankrolling Anita, Anita's got people.
That's
That's the
true.
way I'm seeing it.
Fair enough. Anyway, well, I guess we could figure something out, but
I'm trying to give y'all stuff without without giving you like, hey, here's a mission. Go do this mission, then come back.
Please just give us the mission. Just give us the
please,
mission.
No,
we're
no, no,
terrible
no,
at
no,
this.
no. I want y'all to find a thing that y'all can set fire to so that all of the things can blow up and we can build the story around that. Because there's a
Like,
bunch of things
stop.
going on. I'm not about to
What?
give y'all a one-shot sort of structure. No, y'all have a bunch of shit that you could do. Y'all know werewolves. Y'all have met a bunch of different people in the city. You know there's still more kindred coming in. There's 2 princes that are warring right now. There's a bunch of other kindred that you've met. There's Maldavis. Maldavis has people that you haven't met yet. Serenity
right, but
has
all of that
some kindred
most of that's
friends.
still connected to the Sabbat, and we have to take care of the Sabbat at some point. So
I just think that we shouldn't
What
let that
about that, though?
inhibit like what we decide to do. Like the Sabbat are here. Like we're gonna be in danger investigating things. Like that's a given. I would say that I think that I would say we can do the docks and the boats. We could go to sleep and get dolled up tomorrow night. Maybe go to the Succubus Club and see what Jason and them are up to. We could go to West Philly and investigate these 3 people who disappeared, and maybe that'll lead. It's classic murder
well, that's
mystery.
what
3
we're
people
doing for the.
disappeared.
That's what we were
We
doing
could-
in the first place.
Hold on one second, please. Or we could do the thing where we assemble everybody and see what they know and find out what they know and take it from there if that gets us anywhere else. But I think those are 4 pretty good options.
We could also get the heat off of Ari's back.
Yeah, I don't even know where we would start with that.
That's still tied to the Sabbat. We have to get rid of the Sabbat. Or she can murder one of us and go to her grandsire and say, okay, I finally did the thing.
If they'll give her the second shot in the first place.
I mean, they like power.
They don't really do second chances.
Good point, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that
Even if
Ari
even did
got
it,
that vibe already. That second chance is not really a thing that happens.
Yeah, no, Ari is definitely at the either they're waiting to see if she breaks, and if she doesn't, small clap because we were right, we should invite her. But really, it's just either she's gonna snap or she's not, and either way, we're just gonna kill her. But this is entertaining. And honestly, I have a feeling I know better who is doing the tormenting after a reminder of some other people's proclivities.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would say
I
this for you, Ari. You would know this. When the Sabbat were around, and you got told a little bit of this. The Lasombra were the brains of the operation.
Obviously, there
So,
aren't many here. That much is obvious too. Um,
maybe it would be best if we took out Jason. I mean, all roads lead to Sabat at the end of the day in this case.
But then are we ready for that heat on us then? It's going to be on us sooner or later.
Don't know that he's
Are we ready for
Sabat,
that
then
right
they're
now?
going to assume we just killed one of their officers.
I mean, but wouldn't that be a reason to go see Annabelle? We find
would.
proof, we get proof, and then we show it to Annabelle. I mean, we
Cool. How do we get proof?
a hound just told us what they think happened. Literally kidnapping hounds, hounding a hound to be a serial killer. And Annabelle's already paranoid about something. We learned that. I think Annabelle knows there's a rat amongst the people around her. She's just not sure who it is.
Honestly, I'm good whatever path we end up going with, I'm good. I just don't know. I have no other input other than we need to pay something.
Or I could talk to my sire and see what my sire has insight on. Not that I'm wanting to do that.
Can we just like make a decision?
No, because
I picked that one. I say we go to the club. I say we call it a night, and tomorrow night we go to the club and see what Jason and Annabelle are up to and take care of this motherfucker if we need to.
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm gonna drink a blood bag and go to bed. Can I take one of my hungers off?
Absolutely.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wait,
take.
do we have
a
unlimited?
couple-
Can I just eat like a bunch? I'm just gonna eat.
Not have
2.
an unlimited, but you can put your blood back down to 1 for sure.
Yeah,
I'll
Couture's
go
gonna
with
take
that.
a couple. Couture's gonna take a couple walk me downs. I guess just one. My hunger's only at 2, so I'll drink a thing.
Yeah, I want to get a road soda and
I mean,
back
it's
to my
not going to
haven.
help me anyway.
Cool.
Well, I'm just 3 for the moment.
What's that?
Well, I'm stuck at 3 unless I drink like 9 blood bags. You got 9 blood bags?
Yeah, you need to burn some energy.
Right, exactly my point. Unless I either burn energy to make it to fix it, but if there's nothing to punch right now, I'm screwed.
Okay.
See,
Fuck, we have to
just
look up at this.
yet
now,
another
too.
reason. Yet another reason why we should find Jason.
Cool. So, who all are leaving this place? Who are staying in this area and who are leaving?
Probably say
Sarah's going home.
I mean,
Oscar's bouncing.
Okay, yeah.
if Liz is saying that, not Liz. If Ari's saying the Serenity stays, either way.
Okay.
So Ari, are you saying?
yeah, I'll
I'm staying.
spend the one night.
What do you do with Sarah?
Sarah stays.
Okay. Is Sarah staying up and playing guard or
For part of the day, yeah.
Ed takes over the other half, although he doesn't look like Sarah Connor or whatever, but he does all right.
okay? And I imagine they're staying inside of the bodega.
Yes.
Okay. For everyone who's staying at the bodega, tonight it's uneventful. As far as cameras tell you, there's no wards being tested or anything. Nothing happens. Y'all still have some time for the night. Y'all read or sit in your own head, go on the internet and watch some Netflix, whatever. At the end of the day, it's peaceful, essentially. Katura, you make your way back to your haven. And you run into none other than the owner of this hotel, Sierra Van Buren.
Oh.
I haven't met them before, right?
You have not. But you have seen paintings of her around this hotel. Her and her father, her her father has like a statue in there with like a quote, some inspirational bullshit on it, that kind of thing. But you notice there's no like actual pictures of her. It's just paintings, all paintings.
Oh, my fucking phone.
And she looks at you and she goes, Miss Baptiste.
I'm sorry, what's her last name again?
Van Buren.
Van Buren. Miss Van Buren, nice to finally meet you.
A pleasure. I see you're staying in my old suite.
Oh, yes, it's quite comfortable and lovely.
Yeah, it is. I hope the upgrades have been fine for you.
Yes, of course. No complaints.
We all have to get our beauty sleep.
Of course, yeah.
Well, should you need anything, please let me know. I am the next 3 floors below you.
Sounds lovely. I'd love to come by someday and see your place.
Mm-hmm.
Is she like trying to flex? Because Katura doesn't care.
She is.
You
You don't have to roll an insight check to know that she's trying to make a little flex here.
Yeah, Katura's like, and like, Katura's still being like very nice, but you like, here's the expression you see in her eyes, like, and
And right as she's getting on her private elevator, she says to you, "Oh, tell Serenity I said hi." And the elevator closes.
have I been told about Serenity's relationship with Sierra?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you have.
As soon as you say, "Oh yeah, the owner's that," Serenity would have panicked and told you everything.
Okay.
Should have shoot that bitch.
Katura, I should have shoot. Hey, you know what? This is only Boo Boo. This is only episode 2. We got time.
No time.
I think she says that, and Katur's just like gives her that like tight lip smile, like, sure, sweetie, I'll get right on that. You don't tell Serenity nothing.
Cool.
I mean, I think she'll tell. Oh, Serenity already knows that. Does Serenity already know the Sierra's back in town?
Yeah, y'all heard about this.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, she's not going to deliver any messages. First of all, she's not a fucking male. She's not a male person. Do you shit yourself if you want to talk to somebody? But also Serenity is her friend, and she's not going to put her in any sort of distress that's unnecessary.
It's fair.
Serenity appreciates you so much.
Serenity will remember this.
I was just about to say the same thing, Alonzo. I was about to say the same thing. Okay.
Let's see. That's if Katura even brings it up. But if it does get brought up, Serenity will love you forever. Well, Serenity already kind of loves you forever anyway. But
It's not the only way it will get brought up is if for somehow Sierra manages to get in contact with Serenity and says something. Otherwise, it's not even.
not, but we all know that's gonna. We're gonna
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's the only way that Serenity is going to find out, because Katura's not going to say shit.
Oscar, you're driving Elvira, right?
Of course.
Which haven are you going to?
I did have to switch them up. So um
I don't know if you wrote
I'll
this down or not. That's why I'm asking.
yeah, no. Like I had to change them out anyway because of the shit that happened with 2i and
Yep.
the 3 letters too. One of the 3 letters.
You're getting in trouble with all the alphabets here.
Oh yeah. Soon it's gonna be the numbers, and then I'm fucked. But knowing that there's something happening at the bodega, at the spa, that someone just got dropped off, like I want to be somewhat nearby.
Okay.
So I'll be staying in South Philly, but probably closer to like where the stadiums are.
Okay.
Maybe even in that new casino hotel they just built.
Yep.
Live?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the live. Yeah. Cool. You get back unaccosted. Though I will say going back over by live casino sort of gets to you a little bit because this is where you were held underground.
No, was it there? I thought we were a little further. I thought we were by like Washington.
We were at the casino. It was underneath.
Yeah.
Was it that casino?
Yeah. It was before it was built up all the way, but yeah.
Oh shit. But I also remember that's where where the dude thought I was Lil Wayne, that I need Lil Wayne. So that kind of cuts it off.
Well, the reason we did that was because we were escaping with all of the.
Yeah, that kind of takes a little bit of the burn off.
Okay. So you just book a room?
Book a room.
You get there. Do you have a mask? Like, do you have a identity you go by? Or are you still just using your name as it was when you were alive?
Yeah, I'll go by that name. That
Okay.
I definitely wrote somewhere.
By what name? I'm confused now.
No, I thought I had this written down. I'll probably have to go through it somewhere else. But I know I had something written down beforehand.
The reason I ask is because you walk in here, you do have a mask. Okay, you do have some points into masks, so you're good. And you get a weird look, but you're telling me your name, and I suspect you've done some computer magic to basically make it work. Give them your credit card, book the room. It takes a little second. They're like, "I'm sorry, sir. There's some issues with your card. I'm just have to call over my manager for a moment." And calls over the manager. The manager looks over everything. He's like, "It looks good." Then the card's going through. It's a weird sort of thing. And the manager asks you, "Sir, have you traveled out of the country recently or something?" It's generally the kind of holds we get on cards and things of that nature.
Would we say that Oscar would have been smart enough to not have done that? Probably, at that point, like as the manager, like, you know what, I'll just pay with cash.
Oh, they don't take cash. Unless you have a lot of cash. And you've mostly been bankrolled by your sire.
Yeah. In that case, I've been like, no, like not recently have I been out.
Roll me a persuasion check. Not particularly difficult one, but charisma, persuasion. Or deception. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Great. And they look at you like, okay, all right, fine. Just do the override. And books your room, gives you your key. You go on about your business. And you all settle in, have a few hours for your day sleep kicks in to do whatever it is you do. But I suspect you all are keeping a low profile for the rest of this evening. And when you awake, we'll handle the rouse checks when we come back from break. We will take a short break now, and we'll see you all in about 5, 8, 10 minutes, depending on how things work. But yeah, we'll see y'all soon. We're gonna go to break scene, and stay with us. We'll run an ad, play some music, all that jazz. So see y'all soon. And I will push a button, I think, here soon. Where is the button? There it is. Huzzah. And we out.
Cool. Food.
Not 10 minutes of ads. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes of ads, but like 10 minutes is a lot. Cool. Cool. Sweet. Hell yeah. Cool. Do the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab a bite of something.
gives them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way. gives them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way. gives them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
Hello again, and we are live.
What's up?
Serenity should be back with us shortly. But as we start a new night, you all rest not so much fitfully, but comfortably at the very least. There's a lot on your minds as you all go to sleep. There is a lot going on in the city. There's a plot that y'all feel like you're wrapped up in, but you don't know how exactly you fit. But you all have jobs to do, regardless of the situation. Some of you have worries that are very heavy because of things that are going on. But today is a new day, and we will see how it treats you as you make your next decisions. And with that, I need everybody to make a rouse check as you awaken. And see if you get hungrier.
Hell yeah, baby.
So Liz, you get hungrier. Delroy gets hungrier. Wait, you didn't eat anything last night, Ari? They're passing out blood bags like candy. Halloween.
Like as if we're on the Oprah Winfrey show.
Wow. You get a blood bag, and you get a blood bag. Okay, so
Everybody gets a blood bag.
Brayden pipes up, as always, Ari. It's like, you know what's weird? I am your beast voice now, which is kind of strange. Because, like, I hear your beast like you would hear your beast, but, like, I'm the interpreter. You should eat. And you probably should have ate one of your friends while you had the opportunity, because your grandsire, that guy's a motherfucker, by the way. He would have killed all of you. Like, you could have killed one and it would have been fine. You'd have been part of the Sabbat. It's kind of fucked up to be part of the Sabbat. Wouldn't recommend it, but you'd have been safe. Because everybody probably about to fuck this whole city up. And you'll get to watch all your friends die anyway. So you might as well be there first, right? Think about it, baby doll. Think about it.
Oh, that's certainly one way to look at it.
Oscar. You don't get hungrier, so you can decide what you want to do for the rest of the evening, because you are not too far away. So I imagine you're probably going to head back to Delroy's. Meet up with a
Got
group or
nothing
nah?
else. Yeah, I got nothing else whispering in my ear, thankfully.
Katura, did you pass?
Yes.
Must be nice.
I think that's
Give
my
me the
first time
times.
passing.
I can't pass a rouse check. I don't know why. I think I've passed like 4 out of all of our games.
We'll get back to Delroy once he comes back.
He's got blood shipment coming in.
All right, Katura.
Yes.
You are you're basically on the other, well, not on the other side of town, but you're in the middle of the city where everybody else is down in South Philly. What's the move? What are you up to as you start your evening?
Well, I mean, after I lounge for like an hour in my vintage rich bitch robe, the same
Like the
time
robes we were
talking
looking at the
about,
other day.
literally the same. That the robe was like, well, my husband just died under mysterious circumstances, and now I'm the only person in this house. That robe. Obviously, she's gonna check to see if any of her contacts got back to her about, info on Sovereign or anything like that. To see if somebody knows something. Answer business emails or whatever. I guess they're supposed to be going to the club tonight, so she'll just get ready for that and maybe head over to the bodega to meet everyone.
Cool. I will add that Katura, you've probably noticed that Oscar can't really dress himself, and Delroy dresses like a 90-year-old man.
Yep.
Ari seems to be able to handle herself pretty well, and Ivy can, not Ivy, but Serenity can as well. But the two dudes is questionable at best. They might need some help.
Damn help.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Since it's early in the evening, I think, once she meets up with them at the bodega, I mean, I assume that we awaken pretty much when the sun sets.
Yes.
So places are still open, maybe force them to do a little shopping, or she can at least shop Delroy's closet. Oscar's a lost cause, so he has to go shopping.
Yeah, Delroy probably got all kind of outfits. He's probably got like some 70s pantsuits jumping off, bell bottoms, all kinds of shit that he's just collected over the years.
Katura stills her rage. Yeah, so she'll make sure that
there with a whole outfit, pants, shirt, tie, all made of clouds, with a pair of snakeskin shoes on. Shit, that's how my dad dresses today.
They all match.
Everything matches.
Yeah, every color is coordinated.
Circles back.
Well,
That's exactly what's going on. 3-piece.
You look like you're about to go to the Pimps and Hoes convention, so let's maybe get you something else to wear.
He's about to go to
Look fly. Look fly as hell.
He's going to the racetrack.
Ari just looks over at Katura like, I've been trying. I had stuff made for all of them, and then this month happens.
Well, for now,
Ed says my clothes are on fire, right, Ed? On fire, my clothes.
No,
I think he's saying that he wants to set them on fire.
That was the bodega.
Sir, I mean,
I love
you should
that all
listen to
three
the
of us went
ladies.
there.
They have good opinions.
Ed, God damn it. Fine. I don't care what I wear. That's not even the point of this whole night anyway.
Yeah, but they're not going to let you in. The point is getting into the club, and they're not going to let you in just like that.
Oh,
even being near me isn't going to help.
Why are you coming at me? Look at what Oscar's wearing over here.
Throw Oscar under the bus. Just throws Oscar under the bus.
First of all, don't throw Oscar under the bus. I was going to get to him.
And you just see Oscar just stomp his foot, just damn.
Yeah, you're not sliding under my radar, honey. Get in the car.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm saying I don't think you're gonna argue. You're just gonna go.
You too, Delroy.
I mean, Oscar thought he was scared of Ari, And he still is. He still is. But that right there from Katora, that's boom, that's like your mom talking to you right there.
Okay. Don't say that to her face.
Oh no, no,
So,
no.
Serenity, you basically just missed them preparing to go on a shopping trip so that.
I passed the rouse check.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Oscar and Delroy need a wardrobe upgrade, and they Katura is not giving them a whole lot of choice.
It's fine. No skinny pants. That's all. I will not wear skinny pants.
Do you join them for their shopping trip?
Yeah, I would go.
I was just, yeah, you and Serenity.
Is there any leftovers like there have been after I've spent a night someplace?
No, nothing.
Walk out the bodega, look down the alley. Is there anything nearby?
Nothing looks
that's
out of order. Does anyone want to use Sense the Unseen, use Auspex or anything?
Delroy will.
You don't gotta raise your hand, man.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of dumplings.
Lucky.
My Auspex isn't great. What is that with the with wits?
Let me see. Sense the Unseen uses skills.
Oh, I can click it. My bad.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah, wits plus Auspex. Okay.
Go. There's no challenge rating on this. We'll see what you get.
Okay. Can I still willpower it?
Absolutely.
All right, 4 successes.
4 successes. Weird situation. You don't see any like Samisi or any signs of any weird sort of dealings. But for a moment, Delroy, for just a moment, you feel like maybe you saw Waneka. Maybe. But then you don't.
Where?
Just down the alleyway.
I'm gonna slowly, cautiously approach the alleyway.
Okay.
Waneka, if you're here, talk to me. Now, come out, show yourself. I'm saying it loudly, audibly, so that the coterie can hear me, but also to like emote down into the alley.
No response.
Talk to me now. Don't wait. Don't linger around here. Don't make me find you. Just talk to me. It's just like an I'm trying to be intimidating, but like, does that work?
You can try to intimidate, sure. Roll intimidation check.
Don't make me try to find you. Talk to me now. Intimidation plus composure?
Intimidation plus
Charisma?
charisma.
You say charisma?
Yes.
Dang.
Hold on. You're rolling against.
I'll spend my will. I've got so much willpower. I'll just spend it for that one.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's a. I don't know. Booyaka. So now that's 2, 4, 5 successes.
No response.
What? I'll turn to the others. Waneka is here. Or was here. I saw him for a second.
I mean, I don't know how much that helps us. According to your story, he sold you out to Sovereign. So, I mean, let's go, because that's the last thing we need.
Okay. All right. I give the alley just one kind of look as I get into whatever car we're getting into.
Okay. So where are y'all heading?
I take it we're not going to TJ Maxx.
No, we're going to Old Navy, right?
I thought we were going to Walmart.
I would imagine Katura
No, they have good
has...
slacks.
I'm
They
pretty
have good
sure
slacks.
after you said Walmart, Katura had an aneurysm, and I don't know if that's possible in a kindred, but if it is,
Katura leaves the coterie, enjoys the fucking cam. All because you said Walmart.
Let's hit him out. All right, look, you kill one, I'll kill the other, and we'll be fine. We'll take care of all the problems.
That works for me. Yeah, take him to like a fancy boutique place, whatever. Get them some clothes, some suitable clothes for the club. Oscar, that hoodie, you're not wearing it in the club.
You're not getting rid of it. I'll not
I never
wear it.
did I say get rid of it? I said you're not wearing it.
I'm just saying.
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm older than you. Respect me.
okay. Hold on, let me fix this.
Did something happen with Ivy's audio and video?
Ivy had to drop out.
Oh, okay.
But we shall continue. So, you get them all dressed out. And I mean, if the kids was looking at you, they say y'all got some nice drip now. Like this is a tremendous improvement over your previous style, if that's what you want to call it. How do you think they walked out of here? How are you dressing them? I'm gonna give you the option to dress the homies.
Lord. You're asking the wrong person. I did not look this up. I don't like. I personally am like I wear whatever the hell I want to wear, and I don't care what people think. But it's like
Oscar looks like a
Lil
Lil Nas X video.
I think.
Yep,
no.
basically, yep. They
No.
both look like different
Yes.
Lil Nas X videos. Yeah,
Oh my
of
God.
course, obviously.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going for. Right, go, no, that's all right. That's all right.
Oh boy. It's very much like it's definitely not like complete formal wear, obviously, because we're going to the club, but it's just like more modern clothes, like clothes that fit like the ages that they look. So like, obviously I'm not gonna dress Delroy to look. I mean, he's not wearing skinny jeans. I'll say that much. Like, I wouldn't do that even no matter what age he was. But it's just like really nice clothes. They're comfortable but well fitted. Nice shoes. Just, clothes that will get you into the club.
Okay.
But you don't look like a douchebag at the same time.
Okay. And so I suspect you all make your way straight to the club from there.
Make sure all the tags are
I think
off.
so.
You checking them down for tags and the size stickers on their clothes.
Yep. Like getting small children ready, you just pull all the extra tags off.
Y'all are going to the Succubus Club, correct?
I'm just hiding the tag so that way we can return it next day and just.
This outfit that you linked, Lonzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would dress Oscar in that. It's like
Oscar
that's
looks
his
like
style.
jacket now. You look like a bruja.
I was just picturing like some John Wicky vibe.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
That's fine. she wouldn't want to like impose her own styles on theirs. Like obviously she wants them to keep their personality in what she's dressing them in. Like she's not that much of a fashion dictator.
You are far kinder than Ari was
I would just say
dressing
Ari's
them.
like,
Mhm.
dress.
Ari was like, absolutely
your
not
outfit.
She
here.
just shoved clothes in her chest. You're putting this on, and you're
Change.
putting this on.
You're wearing this.
Here's a
Period.
product you're gonna put in your hair.
Okay. So you'll get to the Succubus Club, right? It is packed as usual. You don't know for sure if Annabelle is here. There's no sort of event or anything going on tonight.
Can I ask the bouncer friend? Is Big Germ working tonight?
Big Germ is working tonight.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. I guess he's a kind, right? So I guess I'll slip him some, like a 50, just like in the hand. Just like,
So
hey,
you here to see Miss Annabelle?
you seen her or anybody hanging around?
Yeah, she here.
Okay, were like a VIP back there?
Where else she gonna be?
That's right.
Yeah, Delroy, that was kind of a silly question.
I mean, I even know that.
Unless she dancing amongst the mere regular folk, the normies, and that's only when she gets the mood. She in VIP. I mean, she don't own this club, but she own this club. If you understand what I mean.
That I know. That I know. You seen her buddy Jason around tonight?
Son? No, I ain't seen him.
All right.
That little pipsqueak, I'm gonna break his fucking neck one of these days. Talk to me all reckless.
Oh.
What happened?
No, he just let his mouth get in the way. He said he's gonna cut me up or some shit. And I told him I'll break him in fucking half.
When you do, I mean, let us know. We love to see that.
I mean, I think something wrong with him. You know, I mean, it's probably politically incorrect, but like, if there was a school shooter, that guy's the one that you look for first.
That's accurate.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, he does give off that vibe. I won't lie.
But no, I ain't seen him tonight. But I don't know. Something with him and Annabelle, she be sneaking him in here sometimes, so he don't always come through the front door. So he might be in there.
Any particular reason why she would sneak him in? That you might know?
Because he's weird and people don't like him. Piss people off all the time. Talking outside his neck. Security gonna fuck him up one of these days. Straight up. You're gonna take his ass out on the side of the building and kick the shit out of him.
Surprised it hasn't happened already.
Annabelle,
So
Miss Annabelle
careful,
said
you know, those kind of
can't fuck
people.
him up, but like one of these days he's just gonna say the wrong shit. There's gonna be curtains for him. We're gonna fuck him out and leave him outside of this John, and it is gonna be what it is.
Well, you do you. Be careful. Don't be fucking around with no crazy Columbine kind of motherfuckers, but do your thing. All right, we'll see you.
Go ahead in. And he gives y'all VIP bands. Not even like you slip him the 50. He takes that, but he's like, you didn't have to do that to do it. Like y'all are on the list.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
But you know, a little extra can't hurt.
Oh, he takes it. He takes the money. Good looking out, Mr. Delroy.
I got you anytime. All right.
You'll walk in. This place is bumping, as usual. It's more packed than it probably should be. And the line is still going outside of the door. Apparently there's some drink specials going on and people are kind of lit. It's still early in the night, so you expected this place would not be necessarily this packed, but nah. No events, nothing special. Drink specials, people still paying $60 at the door to get in. It's wild.
$60? I never been to a club like that before. This sounds nice.
Me neither. No.
Go to Miami sometime.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, go to Miami
I ain't
sometime. That is
listen.
not unusual.
I ain't going to no clubs anywhere.
My knees don't stand up to all that dancing no more. I cannot drop it like it's hot.
I mean, I'll go.
I can drop
I'll
it. I
regret
can
the
drop it
next
and not
day.
get back up.
I'll go and regret it about 5 minutes after I get there. I'll be like, I should have just.
Yeah, I'd rather change
What
diapers
have
than
I
go to the
done?
club.
Yeah.
You'd rather change diapers. Damn. Anyway, this club, it's jumping. People are in
What's
here.
the VIP section like? Is it one of those things where it's like a rope and everyone can see the VIP partying, so you get to like be
Okay,
jealous of the life you could be living,
I
or is it
can
like closed off?
explain this again, because the VIP is an upstairs area, so like it does have the like rope stairs, but in this place, there are booths up at the top, right? And these booths have like these pink windows on it, but the windows slide open, so they kind of like kissing doors open up, and you can't see through the pink while it's closed, but you can when they're open. There's 3 of them up top, and it overlooks the dance floor. DJ stage over on one side, bars over on the other, dance floor in the middle of there. Very large open sort of space outside of that. There is like an outside area on one of the side entrances, past the bar, where people go outside to smoke, chill, that sort of thing. But it's a nice place. And the VIP area is one of the highlights of it. There's like a lower level under there with like, that's where the normal people who are like, I can drop $300 on a bottle, but I'm not exclusive enough to hang out with celebrities sort of thing. That's the under area of the real VIP. So it's got like those 3 stairs, but everybody can see you sort of thing.
Yeah. And then, is this the
Y'all,
place where we
listen? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all been in these places before.
I went to a club once. I'm cool, man. I'm hip. Shit. Yeah, all the time.
Anybody who ever says I'm hip is not.
Yeah.
I'm a cool cat, man. I'm a hep cat. I'm with it. I know what's going
Mikey
on.
Mike forgets that we met him in real life. And we know
You hit it off with
with
Little
Davey.
chicken man.
with Davey.
Spoiled chicken.
Like I'm fucking.
David's got one of those personalities. He just like there. He gets along with everybody. Anyway,
That's true. That's true.
I got my finger on the pulse. I'm with it. I know
Okay.
where it's at. My question from season 1, is this a place where we fought or met? What were they called? Society of Sebastian or whatever.
This is
No.
not that same club. No.
That's a
You
different
haven't
club.
been here.
Yeah.
The ladies
You guys
were
have
here.
been here. That's right. And are any of those windows open? Can we see anybody up there?
Oh yeah, Annabelle is looking out over this, looking from our booth out on the floor. You can clearly see her up there with a few kind bouncers up there as well. Nobody else you can see, and the other 2 VIP windows are closed.
I imagine Delroy just waves at Annabelle.
No. Dela's gonna turn to you guys and be like, he's gonna be like, all right, so what's our plan here, guys?
Wait, I'm hip. I'm hip. Hey.
Finger guns.
Katura waves at Annabelle. Hey, sweetie.
She goes, anyway, that sort of thing.
Katura does the exact same thing.
Up we go.
Is Katura being mobbed?
Oh, good question.
Let's see. You're not using R or anything, are you?
No.
Cool. Let's see what we got. yes, Katura is being mobbed because
I
I just
will.
rolled 6 dice just to kind of like 3 and 3 to determine the crowd, and I got all failures. So Katura is getting mobbed by everybody. They're like, "Oh my god, it's Katura Baptiste!"
I'll just kind of pretend I'm like security, private detail, and just like put my hand on her back between her shoulder blades and just kind of start like pushing people through.
And there's like people, who are your friends? Oh my god, they're so pretty. Do you dress them? Do you do their fashion? Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my
Who's the
god.
girl? Do you work
Nope.
with Katura? Are you all like friends? Is there something more?
Katura stares. It gives a
I'm gonna
1,000-yard
use
stare.
I'm gonna use Daunt.
Great.
I think that's a rouse.
No, I don't think it's a rouse check, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check though. That is a presence skill, yeah.
Yeah, it's free.
No, Daunt is free. And as they get closer, and then Oscar starts getting out and like pushing people away, they're like, "Okay, man, okay. Like, it's not that deep. I'm not gonna like touch her or anything. Jeez."
Just
And
give the lady
Katura's
her
like,
space. Give the lady her space.
she's still like, signing autographs and taking pictures or whatever, like as she's getting like escorted, because obviously she doesn't want it to be like reported the next day that she was called anybody, because people will just leave on that. So just signing, taking pictures, but like still keep moving, like, have a great night, yeah, I'm just gonna go up, hang with my friends, like, I'll catch you later, sweeties, like things like that.
Katura, roll me a charisma and insight.
Oh boy, okay.
I believe that's a 6 dice pool for you.
Yes. Okay.
And as soon as we get clear, I'll drop Daunt.
It's anything over a 6 or over a 5. I can never remember.
Or 6 and above are successes.
Yeah, I only got 2 successes. Rolling like garbage.
Was any of them on your blood dice?
The successes, no.
Okay. Do you want to use willpower?
Yes, I will extend a willpower.
Okay.
Do I re-roll the whole pool?
Just 3 dice.
Just 3. Okay.
3 of the black dice.
Yes. That one went flying into fucking nowhere. That's a 3rd success.
You notice that Annabelle is looking at you and just doing the biggest fucking eye roll.
I ignore it because, I mean, Katura remains unfazed by these people. Like, oh my god, Prince, really? This person here.
Juggernaut.
Yeah, she's just like, she notices it and like she doesn't acknowledge it like directly, but like she does get a smirk on her face.
And you'll make it all the way up to the velvet rope, essentially. And the bouncer's like, VIP?
Yeah, flash those bands.
Show our wrist. Yeah.
Flash the bands. Looks over everybody with the little flashlight. Go head up. Takes the rope off. Lets y'all upstairs. And as you walk by, come across a very interesting scene. And the first VIP booth you come by is Newberry. And Newberry is actually talking to Alexa, who looks extremely uncomfortable, if not downright disgusted by Newberry.
They left like the window open, the little sliding.
No, their window is not open. The window, like the other side of the VIP, does not have a window on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see.
I think if I since I notice Alexa's discomfort, I think I'll like step and be like, Alexa, sweetie, it's so nice to see you again.
And she looks at you and she notices you. You can almost see the relief in her face, like, yes, it's a pleasure. Jason, Miss Couture Baptiste.
Oh, we've met.
And he looks at you and says, I know who she is. Care to join us?
She wants to say no.
The answer's yes.
But it would look weird if she said no. So she'll
Or are
say,
you here to see Annabelle?
Of course.
If you're too busy, I know you have such a schedule, Miss Baptiste.
Oh, I'm never too busy for
your
anybody,
other friends
honey.
here. Their schedule is usually filled with chaos and murder and danger and such.
I'm never too busy for anybody.
We can all fill our time with being creeps, Newberry.
Katara slides right into that fucking booth.
Me?
How dare he?
Next to him?
Right next to no, hell no. Ew. Next to Alexa.
He slides over and he pats the seat next to him. It's like, don't be scared. I don't bite all the time.
I was already making moves to sit next to Alexa, and I continue to do that.
Come on, kids.
I hate this.
I'll drop down next to him.
And he looks over at you and he's like, you smell nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Have you been, doctor?
Busy.
What about you, Baron? I'll give you a pen and maybe you can write down your chicken scratch for me.
Okay, that was funny. Like out of
That was
character.
not funny.
That was out of character. That was funny.
Oh, my bad.
I don't
Yeah, it's
think
pretty funny.
Katura doesn't say Katura, doesn't entertain it. But even I think in the back of her head, she's like, okay, that was kind of funny.
I don't think Oscar knows this because when I saw Delroy, he kind of like stripped it real quick.
Yeah, you did not see Chicken Delroy, I don't think.
So I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
You can
Delroy's
sit down
gonna go.
too, Scruffy
rolling
Beard.
his eyes
I
and
know
chuckle
you're
and sit down.
a sire. It's fine. You can sit down.
I'll
Apparently,
stand
you're
for now.
off limits. Whatever that means.
It means walk with me and find out.
I have my ways. But you're small potatoes.
Still a potato.
So what brings you all in tonight into this lovely establishment?
Well, we heard they serve a Heineken cold, so we figured why not.
And he does this big sort of like smack his thigh thing, like, ha 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 ha. You're so funny. You're so cute when you make your funny jokes. Ha 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 ha.
For real serial killer vibes. Like, y'all, why didn't we see this before?
This is like
Alexa
American
and I
Dreams.
were just trying to work out something of an agreement, perhaps. Peace brokering, if you will.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Alexa is like side-eyeing like a motherfucker when he says that. They are not trying to hold back
Yeah.
like opinions. Newberry thinks that Jackson is going to agree to give up part of the city to a Toreador Primogen.
Why does he? And why do you think that, Jason?
Because the deposed, the exploded prince couldn't get himself back together fast enough to save the city from itself. And Annabelle did. And the only way she will cede any power to him would be to have him give up West Philly.
I mean, I think like we as a group, out of character, we as a group know that like when we had the conversations with Prince Jackson, he did mention giving Annabelle a Primogen spot, and she is Toreador, right?
She is.
Okay. So yeah, I think that kind of makes sense.
He's
that they would at least think that.
Everything that you got from Jackson, he was trying to be reasonable. He's trying to think very sort of future planning, plotting. You don't know what exactly is plotting, but future planning to try to keep something near peace. Annabelle, however, well, you think Annabelle might be a serial killer too. So like
well, it would be interesting if he did that. Alexa, why do you think otherwise?
that Jackson would give an entire like third of the city to a Primogen. He might as well just give up his princedom, because Annabelle is never going to stop trying to take more territory.
Also a fair point.
You think Annabelle will stop at West Philly? She'll go after Genghis next, take North Philly, and then laugh as she marches all over South Philly. No offense, but you have thin
None
bloods
taking.
as your primary means of protection.
Not offended. Actually, a big part of me could care less about this whole struggle, but
Great. Then why didn't you take Jackson's deal? And then Jason thinks of, it's like, yes, Mr. Delroy, why didn't you take Prince Jackson's deal? Imagine a Primogen that has a cative.
you should stick to the chicken jokes, Newberry. They're funnier. But it's the same reason why I didn't
Next time, instead of laughing, I'll go,
to Annabelle. Oh, don't laugh. Who's laughing? Oscar, you laughing? No. Okay.
Oscar leans over to anyone except Jason and be like, "What is going on with all this chicken shit?"
I'll explain it to you later. It's kind of a long story.
Same reason why I didn't bend the knee to Annabelle. But peace is good for everyone. Peace is what we need, especially now with the coming storm.
You say peace is what you need, yes? But it looks like you all have done everything that you could to avoid making peace. Because if bending the knee was all that you had to do to save the world, you're too selfish to make the right decision.
You know, one thing I've learned with the cam is that it's never that simple. It's never one thing. It's never bend the knee and done. Always something.
There are wheels that are always turning, some that I don't even know about. I'm very close to the throne. But I live a good life. The world is still my oyster. And all I have to do is say, Prince Annabelle, presenting. Prince Annabelle. Not so hard.
If that's what you're doing, how are you spending the rest of your time? What kind of hobbies you got? You stamp collector?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
When I hear he's just a made man.
I
Got
mean,
Annabelle as a sugar mama.
Okay,
Jason, do you have anything important to say? Because I don't have to be here. I don't really do negotiations. I usually do throwing people into an alley and stomping the shit out of them. And if that's what you want from me, I can absolutely provide. But if you're not actually going to give us a deal that Prince Jackson will agree to, then I don't have any other reason to be here. Oh, Alexa, 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 Alexa. You're so cute when you're angry. Tell Prince Jackson to go fuck himself. Alexa gets up, looks at you, Katura, looks at the rest of the group. You all have a good evening.
remember my offer, dear.
I do. And she leans over you to Katura, and she said, they lean over you, Katura, and they say, if you can find a way to kill him, just fucking do it. Don't hesitate.
Katura will reach into her clutch and like just pull out a business card and hand it to Alexa. So she has, or they have Katura's number.
Yep. They take it and they leave.
Oh, she'll do that thing because, when Alexa leaned over, Katura pretends to like do the double cheek kiss thing. Yeah.
Cool. So, do you all like the party?
No.
No, I mean, I've been through the 80s. And I've seen Wolf from Wall Street.
The 80s, no. The 80s were terrible parties.
So
The 70s, that's when we
boring.
really.
So boring.
You guys, you guys are so
I mean,
cute.
then you can leave then. I mean, if we're boring you, I mean, sure you got other
You
shit.
said
No,
the,
no, no, no,
the
no.
80s. Now, the 20s, honey, those were parties.
And he's like, fine, you all are dismissed. Bye.
Dismiss. I never needed permission to leave. I just get up and go.
Yeah, I think like I feel like we were probably all like in the process of scooching out of the booth when he's saying that to us. Like, we don't want to be near you. Like, we just like in our heads we joined because Alexa was obviously uncomfortable, and we know them, so we wanted to make sure that they were safe.
Alexa was never in any danger. They didn't need
Oh, I didn't.
your help.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that in character. Sorry, I said that out of character.
That's just the logic
Got it,
behind
got it,
it.
got it.
Yeah, that was our
Understood.
logic. So like,
Understood.
that's Alexa leaves, and we're just like, I feel like we look at each other and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
As we leave, if I see anyone who works here, I'll just say, could you just do us a favor? Could you just get a bucket of Heineken's over here in this lounge, please? And then we'll just go to our area.
Yes, of course.
Appreciate that.
We
Slip
don't
them an
wanna,
extra
like,
10
ask
so that
her
way
about-
it could be a little bit faster.
What was that, Delroy?
I don't know. Like, do we want to like ask him about Sabat? Do we want to like feel him out? Like, I kind of want to like say something to him, see what his reaction is. You know?
You're
I
the
feel like-
last
think
person getting
the-
up, I suspect.
The
Do
thing
it.
is, like, yeah, I mean, go for it.
You can do it.
We did find out that he was a psychopath even before anything to do with the Sabat. He was a mass murderer, like as a human.
I
And
think
as a
he's
kindred,
too smart.
both.
I think he's too smart to let on anything.
I
He's
don't know
been
if
going
it's
on
too
this
smart.
long.
He's enjoying himself too much. I think is more the
It's when they start enjoying themselves. That's when
that
they
you make
slip up.
mistakes.
I'm getting like Harley Quinn Joker vibes from this.
I mean, to be
asshat.
fair, none of us are there to stop you, so do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But you were with us when Alexa told us that, oh yeah, no, he was a mass murderer. That's what caused him to be embraced. They were like, oh yeah, we like this guy.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I was trying to like allude to it with like the storm business, but say something to him. Just like you seem to really be enjoying yourself now with all the, I don't know, new folks coming into town. Seems like you're the most joyful person I've seen.
Oh, absolutely. This is the most fun I've ever had, Mr. Baron.
And what kind of fun is that exactly?
Best kind. Politics, backstabbing, double dealing, all that fun stuff that happens when kindred who live so long get bored.
Wow. And so Anna's down with this kind of fun too, I guess.
You called her Anna. Is that a crush I see, Mr. Delroy? Mr. Baron?
It actually just slipped because that's what her name is in my notes. But yeah, fine, I'll go with it. Listen, don't deflect. Don't change the subject.
What subject am I changing?
Just asking you if you and Anna are having the same kind of fun.
Prince Annabelle has a bit different duties than I have. I am negotiating or brokering peace right now. It seems that Prince Jackson, or Kevin, let's call him Kevin. I like that so much more. Is struggling to admit that he's been beaten. Annabelle doesn't need to be the prince. Annabelle needs to be acknowledged for the power that she wields. Prince Jackson doesn't want to do that. Kevin. So hard to break old habits. You seem to be interested in this conversation with me. Is there something I can do for you, Mr. Baron?
This character is very good character. No, I don't think there is anything you can do for me for now, but I'll keep you in mind.
Love you.
Yeah.
You have to catch
You guys
it.
scared? No, I just get up and walk. No. Yeah, I wanted to say Sabat to him, but I didn't want to. I didn't. So are you guys in like a booth, or did you guys go towards Annabelle?
There's a curtain up on the second booth that y'all pass.
Okay, so somebody's in there.
Yep.
Which would probably be Annabelle's.
No.
No, Annabelle's
all
on
the way at
the
the end.
last
You
one.
Oh, at the
saw
end. Oh, okay.
Annabelle all the way at the end booth.
Yeah, why not? We'll go pay our respects. Can't go into somebody's VIP and not say hi.
You know what? I want to go back to. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I missed it. Keep going. Sorry.
He's not going anywhere. He's just got a bucket of Heineken delivered to him.
Can I also say, can I also say like bring him like some chicken fingers and like some sliders
Mustard.
Sure.
Just-
Ooh, little bacon.
and just put that all
Pimento cheese.
on Annabelle's tab.
Absolutely.
I'll just throughout the night I'm just gonna be ordering random shit and just sending it over to him.
Cool.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just retcon like as I'm getting up to leave and like ignoring his kiss. Just ask him something like, this fun that all the fun you're having wouldn't happen to involve snatching Kindred in West Philly, would it?
Snatching Kindred? Look at me. You think I would mess up this outfit trying to grab someone who looks like you?
A, I look good, but B, is he telling the truth? Can I tell if he's?
You can try. That would be what's an insight?
Okay. That's a bunch of successes. All successes, 5.
He's lying.
Okay. Enjoy your chicken fingers, and
He kind of gives you a puzzled look, and then the Heinekens come up.
Fuck you.
Katura like elbows Oscar as he says that.
What?
Stop
We're all
it.
thinking it. We're all thinking it.
Yeah, but stop. This is a very delicate situation.
Delicate? What? He's not pulling any punches.
Annabelle's like, you might as well come and sit down. Come on.
We do the cheek kiss thing.
Katura, darling, it's a pleasure.
So lovely to see you. You look so good.
Normies, leave, please. Now. And everyone kind of files out of their seats. After you, I am a gracious host after all. Can I get you something to drink? Or something to eat?
No.
I am happy to provide. You're in my territory, and I feel like I would be a less than gracious host if I didn't make sure that my guests, my VIP guests, were taken care of.
Oh, you're always so hospitable. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. I'm good for now.
And she looks at you in specific, Oscar. She's like, the Ravnos. Back in town, I see.
Keeping tabs?
Your sire is a bit of an interesting character, and he keeps tabs on me, so, such is the unlife.
I mean, I was just told I was small potatoes, but to have Your Highness keep their eyes on me.
Oh, you are, but whenever Kendrick comes back from somewhere like Egypt, there's always interesting stories to be had. You can stay here and tell me all about them if you like.
I mean, there was this one time at Farouk's, nightclub and hookah bar. That dawn was absolutely wild. I mean, you were offering like food and drink. Can I just get like a bucket of Heineken, like some chicken fingers? For the normies. For the normies.
The normies can get their own. Sit. So what brings you all to my wonderful club? Are you negotiating for Jackson?
No.
Did he send you all? I heard you denied his offer. Don't expect me to give you any offer like that.
Seems that like everyone's heard this.
When you live for as long as we have, secrets are not so hard to find. It's very easy to stay plugged into the network. Unless, of course, you can't. Maybe you decide that you want to plug into the network of an area at the docks and you get denied. Those sort of things happen.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Right.
really.
Lawrence Fishburne.
You were. Y'all, I'll be right back. This dog is freaking out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I guess this is somewhat of a social visit, but yeah. How are you, Prince Annabelle? Ah, shit. Annabelle. Ah, shit. Annabelle.
You had it right.
Cut that. How are you?
I can tell you've missed me, Mr. Delroy. Do we need to spend more
Sure.
time in the library together? Perhaps we can study.
But you are brokering peace. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hmm, we're negotiating a amicable agreement.
How is that
Prince,
different from peace?
you see, peace makes it so that aggressive actions can't be made, or aggression sometimes, violence even, can accelerate peace.
Right.
For example,
War
it's
equal
very hard
peace.
to continue to go to war if all of your troops have been exploded. Is that not peace?
Well,
If all of your
I
men
don't
have been
know.
poisoned and are dying on the battlefield and they can no longer fight, and I have the bigger and more strong and buff and sexy army, would that not mean peace of a sort?
I'm not sure if your foe or enemy would agree with that uh, interpretation.
And that's why I'm Prince, and he is not. And that's why you're here talking to me and not talking to him. I mean, also, just take it in.
Well, now is the time for peace amongst kindred, right? With the
I mean, sorry, you said poison, and that seems counterproductive as doesn't tend to affect our kind all that much.
It was more of a metaphor.
Interesting.
I mean, I do understand that point, Annabelle. In my former life, partially I knew war. I knew that I had to fight for what I needed.
And you still do.
But
You fight the war of capitalism. And that is a very, very dangerous enemy.
you're preaching to the choir, honey. But I will say that sometimes there are wars that are unnecessary. I mean, most wars are unnecessary, let's be honest.
Who determines what's necessary or not?
Not the
I suppose
people.
not the people. The people in
Those,
power, I suppose.
those who fight the wars, absolutely not. But those who are in power, they get to decide what's right or wrong. Is it right that Jackson comes back from being dead to a city that he gave up for all intents and purposes by getting himself deadened? And then trying to assume power once again. Is that right? If he wins, sure, it's right. But if I win, then it's not. That is who, that is how what's right or wrong is determined. Everybody else is innocent bystanders. And by innocent, I mean we all have our sins. And that's why we choose sides. And those who try to stay out of it, their sin is not making a choice.
And you're okay with them being collateral damage then?
Of course. What kind of world has no collateral damage?
I mean, that's fair. But people also are allowed not to choose a side.
Oh, absolutely. We can't force someone to choose a side. I mean, you can. But those who have enough power to be independent also have enough power to die for it. Because that's what happens to independents. Those who don't choose a side go off and live in the middle of nowhere, or they die. Always, throughout all of history. You all don't seem to want to choose a side, which I find to be absolutely fucking hilarious.
I chose a side. My own. And that's a choice.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
you absolutely did. And I am excited to see where that takes you.
Oh.
Katura.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope it's entertaining for you.
Yes. It will be.
What would you want to see, Prince Annabelle?
What do you mean?
What's your great vision for the city? For Jackson?
My great vision for the city. I want to see more women like me in power. I want to take the entire city from every man who said that it is theirs. And then I want to burn it all to the ground.
And build the city in your image then?
You want to burn the city or the men? Because
Yes.
I mean, either one. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got that right.
Leave in my image? No. Move on to the next thing. There's always more to burn.
So you want to burn, but you don't want to rebuild.
I shouldn't have to be responsible for rebuilding this mess. I'll find someone else to do it. Some other person who has more gumption than me. Because my driving force is to destroy. Someone else can rebuild. You can call it a vengeance tour if you like.
So forgive me for being so blunt and a bit slow in the upkeep.
Oh,
but you just want to come
usual
in
for your kind. Oh. She just pats your thigh.
fix my jacket a little bit. You want to come in, destroy everything you currently have, to move on to the next thing, to grab it, burn it down, and move on to the next thing, to grab it and burn it down. Till end of time?
Until every one of our kindred elders are all gone.
Again, forgive me for saying this, but that will take a while.
I have all the time in the world.
And you have people like Chucklehead over there doing this job for you.
He's a tool.
Well,
Yes.
we can agree on that.
Some tools are blunt and go about things.
And some are Carson Daly.
You won't catch me arguing with this. Um, and as you're talking to her, Oscar, she looks at you and she has your attention. And I need you to roll me composure and wits.
Can I go
Willpower.
ahead? Yeah. And give him my succeed at a cost?
Is that your clan
The La Sombra, yeah.
thing? Sure. Absolutely.
Because we don't need Oscar being mind controlled right now.
Absolutely not.
No.
Though to be fair, it is succeed at a cost, so the power might go out in the club, y'all. Just forewarning you.
Blackout party.
Woo!
In the heights. I'm gonna re-roll this.
Oh my god, stop. Dude, you basically trying to summon Davy right now.
Oh, you know he's listening. You know he's listening. It's
Okay.
Davy.
I just want to double check that La Sombra power, so I have the right text on it. Give me a second.
Or succeed at all costs, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. Once per session, La Sombra's coterie can choose to add 2 successes to a test made. The test is then considered a messy critical, including appropriate negative consequences. So, how many successes do you have, Oscar, total?
I have one. I did not do my re-roll. My willpower re-roll there.
We'll have 2 more successes to whatever
All right.
you get. So you have
Good
a total
thing.
of 4 successes, but called a messy crit. Unfortunately,
I don't know.
still not enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar,
Damn, I want to take it back now.
well, I mean, she is a Toreador. Let's see. You are entranced. And you basically have to do whatever she says unless it puts you into direct harm of you or your loved ones or oppose your tenants, essentially.
So this is the rhythm of the night.
Indeed. And she says, after she touches your thigh and says, please just be quiet and come sit by me.
I get up and sit next to her.
And she like lifts her legs up and crosses her legs and sits them on top of him. And kind of leans up to him. And she looks over at y'all and she's like, you'll have to understand, this is so easy for me. They're all like this. Every last one of them. And this is why Jackson can't stay in power. This is why Delroy can't stay in power. I don't understand why you haven't just taken over now. You, Doctor, or you, Katura. There's no reason why you all shouldn't be in charge.
I mean, you make a good point. But I would also argue that Delroy has the title,
Damn it, I hate it.
but
when
I
the
still
bad
call the
guys are right.
shots. Delroy has the title, but I still call the shots. You think he would come to this club dressed like this if I didn't have a say so?
You're right.
even with Oscar, which can we tell that he's been
I think we
entranced?
probably
I
could.
mean,
I mean,
She's
this is
using him as a
out
leg
of
rest.
character
Like,
for Oscar by a lot.
Okay, which I
Like,
mean,
Katura might not know, but the other two of you absolutely
Yeah.
know. This is way
feel-
fucking out of character.
I feel like even just knowing Oscar for like a month or so, I would probably know that this isn't.
Oscar was shit talking
him.
even while he was getting tortured. Like, Oscar,
okay.
this is definitely not his thing.
So I think it's like, see, even Oscar, he wanted to come here in a hoodie. Which, by the way, we are gonna want him back. So you know.
Just keeping him for a little bit. And she licks the side of Oscar's face.
In the back of Katura's head, she's like, get this boy a fucking facial after this is done.
he's just gonna scrub it off.
Yeah, he's gonna exfoliate it, he getting that dermaplane.
I might get a flashbang in the face just to really do that
Just to
deep
clear it.
cleansing.
I mean,
And she looks at you, Oscar, and she whispers in your ear. She's like, "Do you still want the chicken fingers?"
I don't have to answer that, do I?
I mean, yes.
She asked me a
Yes,
question.
You are
Of course you do.
entranced. It does not cause you any harm, so
Yes.
perfect. Damn, don't we have one for this? I mean to put that in there because it's in there.
I don't think we do, but I'll just copy and paste the last one.
Oh yeah, there it is. Because I want to like gaslighting on there. Mind control should also get added to that.
Let me get on that.
But she's like, so look, y'all came here for a reason. And I know it wasn't just to give me a new boy toy. So what do you want?
I mean, we could talk to her about the Sabat and stuff. Like, I want to see where she's at with that, right? So, Delroy's going to look
Who is
around
going
at her.
to breach that subject? Because that's the big old elephant in every room right now.
I guess it's going to be Delroy. Just like, well, the Sabat are coming. Sabat are here. Where are you with this? I mean, I know you're
Them
waging
down
your...
too.
Say it again?
I mean, I didn't know you were fond of sharing your tools with other hands.
Excuse me?
I mean,
how well do you keep track of Jason's movements? Do you know what he gets
Jason-
up to in his spare time?
I don't really, I'm a prince. I don't have time to keep up with all of my subjects.
did he tell you about our excursion to go deal with that witch?
He said he was knocked out by some giant dragon looking thing.
Incorrect.
Oh, he was
He
conscious.
was fully awake when he went with them.
He might not have wanted to be. And from what I know about that giant dragon creature, and I'm sure you've put this together, they don't particularly let things go once they've got it in their clutches. They
Certainly
like
not
to
alive.
play with their food. So I'm just curious, like I said, I didn't know you were good with having your tools used with other hands.
What else do you know?
Not much. The exact conversation that went down that night was, do you guys know how to fight? And Katura and I said no, and we got the hell into hiding, and he tried to hide, and we saw him being dragged off, very unhappy by that giant dragon. A little while later, we heard over the walkie-talkies while we were looking for your witch that anybody who let Delroy go was going to be drank on by Sovereign, I believe, and then given to the dragon for
The Sovereign news isn't
modifications.
new. And so you're
No,
telling
I
me
know,
that
We're not
you
telling that.
saw
but
Jason get abducted
yep.
and now
And
he's
again,
back.
and now he's back, and I
And
very much
that's
doubt
a bad thing?
How did he get out? Because I have no doubt he has skills lesser, though similar to yours. In the,
Jason is wily, to say the least.
I mean, that's fair.
He's also a big fan of power,
And
which I mean isn't necessarily a character flaw.
from the
But if he's
stories about him, not that I have verification, pain, torture, psychological or otherwise, and that seems to feed right into what the Sabbat are all
We can
about.
use,
So,
darling,
like I said,
you've been a kindred for a little while. You're telling me you've never tortured someone?
oh, we're talking about before he became kindred.
we're not talking about me. I'm
Time
pretty
before
sure.
time. We've all done
I'm
some
pretty
horrible, horrible things in our lives.
I'm
And
pretty sure my
unlives.
stories are well known. So
Has he stopped? No. God's no. I used him for that.
Do you think it's possible that someone else may want to use him for it too?
Of course. Which of you is good as at assassination? I'm sure one of you are a knife in the dark.
fuck,
I'll
that'd
cut to the
probably fall to me. That's a
Maybe we
terrible
should just-
choice.
Maybe we should just cut to the chase.
I don't even know what the chase was. I don't know why we came here.
Word on the street is that your boy is working with a Sabbat. Are you aware of this?
I am not. Which
That's why we asked if
who
you
passed this
knew.
on to you?
Several trusted sources told us.
Trusted sources. I'm sure this is one of your Joker
Just-
sort of clowns that you all hang with in South Philly. Maybe one of those thin bloods.
Didn't seem
Mellow
like a thin blood to
yellow.
me. You don't have to believe us if you don't want to. But, I mean, let's be honest, Annabelle. You and I, we don't get along all of the time. But I've never tried to be in your bag or in your business.
As you're saying
I'm
this,
here.
she does a thing and says, "Stick out your hands," to Oscar, and then she just kind of lays back, and now Oscar's basically holding her up.
Katora ignores this while she keeps talking.
I'm dying on the inside.
Because
BTW.
again, unfazed. Like, I don't care what you do. Well, I do, but you guys know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
I heard you say uh-oh.
You're good. Go on.
Okay. But you know, I've never had any reason to be in your business, to be honest. Like, you know, I go my way and you go yours.
And yet you're here.
Right. Yet I'm here because I heard something troubling about one of your trusted advisors. And I
How
wanted to
does
warn
this
you.
benefit you?
It doesn't.
Then again, why are you here? You're not my friend. You don't like me. But you came
I don't have to
here
do-
to tell me about Newberry.
I'm here to tell you that there are Sabbat within your ranks, and you might want to weed them out. And that's all. You take that information and use it how you will.
I will take that under advisement.
I don't want anything from you, Annabelle. No, we don't like each other. We're not friends. But I don't want or need anything from you.
Well, thank you. I guess the best I can do is tell you that perhaps you have a Sabbat within your ranks.
Possibly.
Doctor.
They might. I think at this point they're everywhere. So as much as we don't like each other, we might want to at least come to some sort of accord to get the rats out of the basement, if you will.
You help me handle Jackson, and I'll be happy to help you get any rats that you want to get rid of.
And exactly how do you want me to handle him?
Kill him,
Or
of
how would you
course.
propose? Hmm.
You know, actually make sure the job's done this time, because apparently a friend of your coterie, I guess, didn't really finish the job.
I don't know anything about that.
He did get rid of that annoying asshole named Brayden, though. God, I hated that guy. And Brayden's
Sorry.
in your head like, I hate you too, bitch.
I figured that's what. No, that's fair. I couldn't stand him either.
You love me. Or you'll learn to. Either way, you're stuck with me. That bitch right there, don't trust her for anything. Kill her if you can.
Just in like the past 10 minutes, we've been told to murder 3 different people. That's so funny. Well, I don't make any promises to anybody. I think we might need him to get rid of the Sabbat. And to your point, it's easy to manipulate men, right?
If that's the way you want to go about it, be my guest.
We'll figure out something. But again, not making any promises.
You're boring me. And she just drops the
Katura gets up because she knows exactly what's going to happen next, and she's trying to leave before she gets dismissed.
Yep.
Annabelle, it was wonderful to see you, honey. Have you been to my spa?
No, but maybe I'll consider it. Do you have a card?
I hand her a card. We're open 24 hours. We do have night appointments, of course.
Oh, no, before she drops the enchantment, Oscar, she's like, do me a favor, be a doll. Clean this up for me. And then you can go see to your friends.
I start cleaning up.
Delroy's going to take stuff from his hands and be like, enough of that. Break this so we can go. To take the stuff from his hands and put it back down.
No.
Does that mean
no.
is Oscar fighting me? Is that going to be like a contested?
Oscar won't fight you, but as soon as you put the stuff back down, he just
He's
picks
gonna
it back up.
I'm going to say to her, break this. We're leaving.
Why would I do that? This is so much fun.
I'm trying to think of a reason. I couldn't think of one. Well, I just went blank.
Okay. She's like, fine, just go, and drops the enchantment. And then she looks at you, Delroy, and she's like, next time, I do a special one for you.
Can't wait. Come on, Oscar. Let's get the hell out of here.
Underneath my breath, I say, I still didn't get my fucking chicken fingers.
Good grief.
And as y'all are walking
I'll
out,
tell you about chicken
there
fingers.
is a guy with a straight up bucket of chicken fingers, in his hands coming up the stairs. Look like they're hot out the grease.
Those are for us, I think. Can I have them?
Sure, I guess.
Thank you. I tip him $100.
He looks at you eyes wide, is this an accident?
Nope.
Okay. Doesn't ask any more questions. You got a bucket of chicken.
She just hands it to Oscar and keeps walking.
As we're walking out, is Icy McGee still in his booth?
Oh yes. There's a bunch of people in there with him. It's like a party going on in everyone's booth. But as you're walking out, you notice that the booth next to you has the curtain pulled off of it. And you see a surprising face. Anita is in there. And she is talking to someone you don't know. And that is where we're going to end our session.
I dropped my bucket of chicken.
No, you don't.
I am shocked.
That's a
I am
$100 bucket of
shocked.
chicken.
You better keep hold that bucket of fucking chicken.
I am under no spell or charm.
You
What I want now.
you gonna be underneath this. You better eat that damn chicken.
I just got here and I missed the whole episode with Alonzo. I want to stab Annabelle so bad for you.
Definitely
Dude,
learned
I
a
do
lot
too.
more about her personality, which is
Can I
wonderful.
tell y'all, I rolled fucking 4 crit dice on that. Like, there was
Ooh.
no chance for you to win it, really. Then I looked and I realized that I still had 2 more dice that I could have rolled with her because I thought I had her right charisma and presence, but I did not. It was more dice added to it. You still got you had no chance. You had no chance.
Nope. What I feel that. The whole time I wanted to say shit, I couldn't.
And I want to add, like, it is weird and creepy, the kind of stuff that happens there. This is why we have content warnings. And as always, if this goes too far or something, like one of my players here has a problem with something like that, please tell me. Because I do try to keep in mind what we have up for our checklist. So I try not to go too far, but you know, I was playing around with it a bit. It was performative more than anything else.
I thought it was great. It's also great having such strong reactions to characters. Like, I actually do hate Jason. Like, I really don't like him.
My
Yeah, like
goal
the
was to
creep
make
vibes.
y'all hate Jason. I
That's why
hate
we're-
Jason.
Success.
Like, when I read about Jason, I was like, this is a character that I absolutely despise. He must be in the game. Like, that was my conclusion. I was like, this is a character that I know that if I bring in front of y'all and I play this out, y'all will hate him as much as I hate playing.
No offense to anyone who likes Heineken. That's why I got a bucket of Heineken.
Yeah, we're going to have to whack this guy at some point.
Also, full offense if you like Heineken.
Yeah.
Heineken, fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Anybody?
It is Davey.
Blue Velvet?
Great.
Nobody saw Blue Velvet?
Brain cells have left the chat.
I
Sure.
have seen Blue Velvet, but no. I mean, when I have a very
Classic
visceral
line.
reaction to Pabst Blue Ribbon because that shit's awful. Like, it is awful on like a level of awful that I cannot explain. I would rather drink my family drink of Natty Ice than drink a PBR. Like, that's how much I hate PBR.
Oh my.
Oof.
Hate.
I got nothing for it.
Hate.
But
I'll
anyway,
pass it out. Can we do our business?
yeah. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you all for the raids. I hope you all enjoyed this session. So let's let people check out here, and we'll go in backwards order. And we will go start with Liz.
Hey, I am Liz. I am Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I'm here Wednesdays for our Cyberpunk game and Saturdays.
Order for Janine.
I just started a TikTok, and there's 2 videos. Both of them are dumb as shit. It's wonderful.
Perfect. Mikey Mike.
Yo, I'm Mikey Mike. You can find me here refereeing the Cyberpunk Trauma Team Adventures every Wednesday night. I think some of our players are holding live bombs in their hands, so that's going to be a big episode this next week. And also, during the day, I play old-timey music and talk about Black people. And you can find me doing that under my superhero alias, Hubby Jenkins. And of course, here Saturday nights. Yeah.
Excellent. Lonzo.
How we doing all? I am Lonzo Gonzo. You can find me at my channel at Lonzo Gonzo _, which stream schedule is
Okay.
TBD, as there is a tiny Lonzo amongst this household now, so they run the house. I just live in it and pay the bills apparently. So keep an eye out for that. You can also find me on my socials at Lonzo Gonzo on Twitter, and of course here Saturdays.
Sweet. And I am your storyteller, Prince. aka
Wow,
Doubles of Dice.
got skipped.
Oh my fucking bad. Shit. Did I go wrong on that? Yeah, I totally did.
Deuces.
I totally
Damn.
did.
All right, bye, y'all.
Nope. There, please. My bad.
Hi,
My
I'm
fucking bad.
Hi, I'm Fair. You can find me streaming whenever I want over at twitch.tv/Fairbear. You can also follow me on Twitter at Fairbear for any updates of what I'm doing. Thursday nights, you can find me over on the Greater Restoration Crew for our Titan's Grave campaign, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, I'm here for Philly by Night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, also, you could usually find me on Dibbles' channel over voice because I just live there now. So
Yeah, we're gonna eventually get around to playing what is it?
Man of Medan.
Little Hope and Man of Medan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of those games. Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. But yeah, I'm Prince, Dimples and Dice around the internet. Find me here Saturdays and Wednesdays. I'm a storyteller here, Philly by Night. If you got questions about Vampire, you're trying to learn about the Vampire game, hit me up on the Twitters, Dimples and Dice. I love talking about the game and the fun stuff that we can do in it. I just ran some friends through a game last night, which was their first time running Vampire the Masquerade, and they're like, "Oh, this is a dope system. I want to play more." Also, you're a great storyteller, and that was a bit of a happy feeling, happy feelings in the air. Okay, anyway.
Also, Dimples does have channel points that you could create a character in either D&D or VTM.
Yes.
True.
So
you've been sitting on a bunch of channel points and you're a sub to my channel. You can create a create a character for one of the games where I am the DM or storyteller. That includes the ones over here at Philly by Night. So think about it. It's 75,000. It's a lot of points, but if you watch me and the other shenanigan of fuckery I get into, like happy hours and drinking sours on stream,
and then when people come from 5th place to 1st place and escaping, we're not.
Yeah. Or just me just showing up on voice suddenly like that. I guess
yeah.
what to say.
My
All the
stream
RD
schedule is
23.
kind of all over the place right now, so do keep an eye on my Twitch or my Twitter to know what's happening on my Twitch. And with that, we're going to go raid our friends over at Night Prophecies who are running Vampire the Masquerade, their New Orleans Chronicles. So we are going to pop over to them. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Cyberpunk, where Mikey Mike will probably watch a couple of our players blow themselves up because they think playing with C4 is a fun time, happy feeling sort of thing.
We'll find
I just
out.
want to let y'all know that my character has nothing to do with that shit. I'm not grabbing no bombs. Yeah, that's dangerous. Anyway, let me start the raid.
Rolling these.
And it is a rolling Deez raids. That's a raid call. If I can fucking spell.
And we appreciate all y'all coming by and sticking with the Heinekens, the chicken fingers, spalalas.
The bitchery.
Spalala is
Bodega.
It's Spadega, okay? It's
The 70
Spalala,
minutes of us
Spadega.
deciding what the fuck we're
and
gonna
then
do.
Spadega nights.
Spadega.
Why is this raid not working? Oh no, it is. It's just my computer computer's chugging a little bit because I have a lot of tabs open and a lot of things going on. But yeah, so we'll see y'all over there. Y'all have a wonderful night. Have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow on my channel for Dungeons and Dragons Acquisitions Inc. See me at 4:00. Peace.
They're all.
And we out.